what station head? Our station head, y'all head over. All right, let's go head over to YouTube. Shucky now. Head over to station head. Oh, YouTube. I'm saying YouTube. Head over to YouTube. All right. Got to get this show started. All right. Y'all to get it started when y'all come on in here. I told y'all we was going to be on here on time. Well, a little bit on time. Okay. A little bit on time. But we here. All right. We are here. All right. What's up, y'all out there, y'all beautiful people out there in the world? Welcome to the Wiley Show. We are here yet again with another episode. Whew. Wow. I just feel like putting my shades on. I'm going to be a little shady today, okay? Of course, we're going to put a little shades on. And when people buy me stuff, I got to start wearing it. I be having stuff that y'all buy. Don't put on a cologne or nothing. I don't be funky, but still got to start wearing it and stuff like that. So, whew. Anyway, it's about damn time we back with another video. Now, make sure y'all go check out what we have released. We post so much content. We got to post some more content. This is a lot of work. A lot of work what we doing, right? When we posting content and stuff like that, because our favorite celebrity, he's somewhere on a sabbatical, pills, and he sick on a sick and shut-in list. So while he's on the sick and shut-in list, we are going to entertain you as the producers, the celebrities, the B&B squad. We are here to entertain you. If you've never heard of me, I am Wiley, all right? Yes, my headphones do work. Yes, I'm a little crazy, but we got a lot that we got to discuss in this video. Of course, we do our little introduction. Not too long though. I got to open up with the introduction. All right, what's going on to this thing? You better work. I just put new batteries in this thing. Okay, so I had got up and I was watching movies and I was watching like content and different stuff like that. And the more and more you try to grow, the more and more work you got to put into it. This ain't easy. I mean, my day, I went to sleep, got up, posting videos, going to sleep in a nap when the video's going on, posting on TikTok, posting on YouTube short. Congratulations to Facebook. I believe we are monetized on Facebook. I believe now, yes, we are. I believe we are now monetized on Facebook. It took us a long journey to do that. Now we are monetized on Facebook. We're monetized on our website. We are monetized on YouTube. So we just got to post more on these entities to help it grow. And I cannot do it alone. But until we can afford to do it, and we have tried to get good people, now I got to change up my prayer. Lord, help me to get good people that say what they're going to do, that can do the job, that can work during the day. I need me a daytime crew that can get up about 10 a.m., can work to like 10 or 2 or 2 to 3, work during the day, help grow the show. So, and I've noticed that I can't grow the show by sleeping with people, like doing it. That ain't gonna work because it's conflict of interest, all right? So when y'all come up in here, make sure y'all click that like button. It help us. It help us in the algorithm, all right? You got to share, send it to your girlfriends, post it on your threads, tag me on your threads, tag me on that stuff. I had to just cancel some company because the enemy trying to distract and all that type. I said, nope, because y'all come over. I ain't going to want to do no show. I'm going to sleep. I want to go get it in. I want to eat something. I ain't talking about no food. So you come on over the weekend. The weekend to be daddy time. Like on the weekend, we get in on the weekend. But during the week, these are the most powerful days during the week because that's when most of the drama happens. Then on the weekends, kind of slow. Then that's when I kind of slob up on some whatever. Some on the weekend, but it's a lot that goes on YouTube and different things like during the week, like today, Tuesday. It's a lot. I was up early today, did a show last night, edited each clip, posted each clip on there, post YouTube Shorts, post TikTok, and shout out to our TikTok. That video got 34,000 views on our TikTok. Let me make sure we can read it to you guys. I know I posted it on my Instagram. Original content, and it wasn't about a YouTuber. It was about a celebrity. Okay. And that video got, I believe that video got 32,000 views on TikTok. 32,000 views, and y'all were dragging me in the comments over there, and that was about Cardi B and throwing that water. Okay. Let's and first of all, Paul, I know you laid out the formation of that, but yes, but most definitely we talked about that on TikTok, and it got like 32,000 views over there on TikTok. So that was our highest viewed video of original content, not a celebrity video. You know how you can put a video from a celebrity and you can post it on the page and stuff like that? It wasn't that. We actually got we talked about Cardi B and the microphone incident, and that video got 32,000. So that's the highest view today of original content of me just doing commentary. And so we did that as well, which was so great. Super excited for that when that happened. And we're going to continue to post. And now we are at 573 followers. We got more to go because we're trying to get to 1,000 to go live on TikTok. TikTok is a great entity. I think all creators should have TikTok, Instagram, Station Head, AMP, whatever's out there. You need to be on it. And if you could just post on it once a day, twice a day, but particularly Instagram and TikTok, you need to post daily. And whatever you post on your short, post it on your Instagram, just post it everywhere. Whenever you record something, just post it on these different entities and stuff. And that's what we do. And it's a lot of work because I don't feel like doing it. But if you want to grow, if you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you got to get your up and get to work. All right? Because nothing going to be given to you, right? We know how it is being a smaller creator. We are competing with bigger conglomerates that got staff that getting paid big money to post every day. They got the best editors, the best this. But something they don't got is me. They don't have me. So I have this gift, and we just in our lane. We do what we can do. We can reach our full potential, and we're going to continue to do it. Is it a lot of work? Absolutely, it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work because you are the producer, you are the writer, you are the host, you are the driver, you are everything. You know, you completely everything. Okay? I'm telling you, you everything. You are your encourager, you your wife, you your husband. You got to be your encourager. You got to get in the mirror and just then you start having dreams, and then you start researching a dream like, oh man, and blah blah blah. Then you got to get back up and you got to keep at it. It's a lot of work. When I tell you it is a lot of work, it is. But it's kind of fun though. It's sometimes tiring, but end of the day, you proud of it when you see that check, or you see that you have worked hard for. You see the fruits of your labor, which is entertaining, because there's some people out there don't have what I have. And I want to say this, and thank you, God. Like, when you look at, sometimes you look at others, or you question yourself, say, hey, I should be further what it is. And God is always reminding me, look what you have, and be grateful and continue to work to get to that next level. Everybody's on a different time zone. Everybody's not on the same time zone. Everybody got on different levels for different folks. But thank God for what you do have, because if somebody don't got nobody watching them. It's a lot of YouTubers, but it's not a lot of successful YouTubers with an audience. Some people don't have an audience. Some people release a video and got no views. So be thankful when you go live, no matter how little you think it is, but be thankful that you have that. And then you keep at it. You never know where you're going to go from that level on. And that's the mindset you have to have. Easy? No, that's the mindset that you have to have. And I'm just going to tell you that right then and there. You got to continue to have that mindset. I'm going to keep it all the way real with you because it's challenging. And when I get up here and I do my show, I'm sorry, when I get up here and do my show, you got to keep that, you got to be your own encourager. That's the mindset. You got to keep the mindset is over and over like, oh my gosh, you got to keep at it and God will bless. And you know, I was posting on TikTok and then poof, 31,000 views. That's just a sign to keep going because you see that, then the next time you can go on there, you keep posting, it may be 50,000 or 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, but you won't never get there if you never post. Yes, it's a strategy behind it and it's a formula, but after all the formulas and all the strategies, all the bell whistles and all the editing, you still got to do one thing, is being consistent. That's the basic. If you don't have that, you ain't gonna, that's like the foundation. If you don't have the foundation, you ain't got it. Okay? So you have to continue to encourage stuff. Then you got to go back. It'd be like where you were at one point. I always go back to my Blog Talk Radio days and I look at the number 135 people and I said, ooh, that would have been something. Baby, seeing 20 people, we were happy. So that was like, we got 20 million. So you got to be, thank God for where you come from. And then you say, okay, you want more? You got to continue to put in it. You got to put in that work. And it's a lot of work. And then when you got your favorite creators where they're not entertaining, you can't take no break because you don't have the audience to take a break for 60 million, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days. You got to go constantly over. You got to work twice as hard. So when you got a creator that popping pills and got back surgery and on a whole drug sabbatical, you know, you got to continue to post. You know what I'm saying? You know, while they up there drugged up and doped up, you still got to be sober and continue to do your show and continue to thrive. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, you can't. Let's be real on that. All right. Let's keep that all the way clear. And I just want to keep that real. You're gonna be all doped up. You got to make sure you sober and are ready to make it. Now, we're going to get into this show. I'm just saying. All right. So we got a lot of stuff to talk about today. And I'm just keeping it real. Okay. A lot of stuff. Let me go to my notes because I'm old. No, nevertheless, I need my notes to stay in order here. I want to be all over the place. Now, we're going to get into our heavy topics first. Whew. Let's go head on, Wiley. That's why I got my shades. We got to get our heavy stuff first. Let's go to our heavy topic first. This young brother that you see on the screen here is O'Shea Sibley. I hope I'm saying his name right. O'Shea, may he rest in peace. This brother was severely attacked and he was deleted by a weapon, and the guy poked him and he's deleted. Had the K word and he was deleted at a gas station. So apparently this young brother, O'Shea, I hope I'm saying his name right, was voguing and at a Brooklyn gas station. And he was 28 years old. He was black and gay and a dancer. He was killed at a Brooklyn gas station. A group of men confronted Sibley and his friends and they were playing Beyonce and voguing, according to the New York Times. On Saturday evening, Sibley and his friends were dancing at a pump while listening to Beyonce Renaissance album when they were approached by a group who demanded they stop dancing, the Times reported. Sibley and friend Otis responded to the aggressors who have begun to use anti-gay slurs. And Otis told the Times, he said, "Stop saying that. There's nothing wrong with being gay." After some back and forth, one person pulled out a knife. I'm just going to say it. Who cares if it get demonetized? Because I want y'all to get the full picture of it. Just make sure y'all donate. And stabbed Sibley. And while Otis tried to intervene, they murdered him because he's gay. Because he stood up for his friends. One friend who was present, Otis, said in a Facebook video after the incident, his name was O'Shea, and y'all killed him. Y'all murdered him right in front of me. Those who knew Sibley remember his incredible dance. He worked at, he met, his friend met him at an LGBTQ youth center 13 years ago, described him as a goofy, fun-loving, but very serious about his craft, about studying choreography into the early morning hours. O'Shea was so well versed. He was great at tap, ballet, hip-hop, and so many others. And so when I first heard this story, I was greatly disturbed. We as people in the LGBT community can't afford to stand up for ourselves at all because we at a disadvantage. Because I know when I say this, people don't want to hear it. They're going to say, Wiley, you scary, you a punk. But I've always been raised under this principle: walk away. Walk away. I've been confronted. I've been dogged. And I always just walk away when need be. When someone say, "Oh, this," just get in the car and just go, because you never know what that other person have. You just never know. And I understand that we as gay and black, and we want to be proud, we want to vogue, we want to be ourselves, but we are still living in a society that do not like us for being us. Now, when I preach this message, I'm going to have some of my critics that's going to say to me, "What are you saying? We shouldn't be ourselves?" No, I said there's a time and a place. That's not the time or the place to be in a public place, outside, in an environment, voguing, because you attract attention. That just like me, if I'm walking, and this is sad to say this, but I'm going to say it. If you're living in the hood and you decide, "Hey, I want to kiss my boyfriend in the hood," I won't suggest you do that, honestly. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't do or whatever, and I'm not blaming the victim. The guy that did it need to be charged. And if honestly, if I had the money, I would pull out a whole death penalty ad in a newspaper, because that's what he greatly deserved. The perpetrator that done it. This is definitely a hate crime, most definitely. But we also have to teach our brothers and sisters that we have to be careful expressing our true selves in this environment outside, because everybody are not going to do it. That's why we need our young people, our folks, having safe spaces where we can vogue, where we can dance. Now, I would love that we can go out and dance and vogue and just be ourselves, but I live in the real world. I know I can't go to Inglewood or go to Brooklyn and vogue and dance and dress and drag. I'm going to attract something to me. Honestly, I can say it is what it is. And so I'm hurt that this young man was taken away so soon. I was greatly hurt that this young man was taken away from us at an early age. And I'm very hurt by that. Hold on, I'm gonna use this one. I'm very hurt by that. And it's sad because we work so hard for people to have these advances, to say, "Hey, we're going to do this. We're going to help people. We're going to do this. We're going to help our brothers and sisters," but we can't be ourselves. because we're still living in a very dangerous society. It is still people that do not want us breathing, and that still exists. Our trans sisters are being taken out at a high rate because of who they are. It was a pastor that just was charged and was convicted of murder because he murdered a trans woman. Right, took her completely out, and he was a pastor. And so it's like people don't even care, don't even blink an eye when they want to harm people from the community. And so I'm praying for his family, praying for his mother, his friends that got to witness seeing your baby, your son, your brother just gone right there. And let's pray that they catch the person that did it and he's fully charged. Now, Beyonce did say rest in peace to O'Shea. She because they were playing Beyonce Renaissance album. And when I heard the story, some people were, you know, everybody the comments that I've seen people really sending out their condolences saying, "Hey, I'm praying for the family." I did see that. I see a lot of people was praying for the family and praying that God help and do something. I did that justice is served. So I did see that. It's just sad, man. Like young people, it's a blessing to be 30 in your 30s, being a young black LGBT identified person to be in your 30s. And I look at all the people that have gone that didn't even make it to in their 30s. And that's the sad part. Every time I look at a story like this, I'm always reminded, and I go back to people that I've lost. When I go back to Jack when he lost his life at an early age, and the trans friends that I had are no longer with us, and they passed away at an early age, and didn't make it to their 30. They were in their 20s. So seeing this story is very sad. The community is mourning. Everybody have been sending out posts. I didn't want to talk about this story, but I had to talk about it because it was everywhere. That could have been me. I could have been out there. I don't know about voguing because I don't know how to vogue, but I could have been out there dancing, doing something, just out there. And something could have popped off. I could have, so I am praying for his family, and I'm praying for us in the community that God protect us and bring peace in this world, because there's so much hatred. It's so much, I gotta take you out. I don't agree with whatever. For him voguing, that shouldn't bother you. That's a form of dance. If he ain't grinding on you, why doesn't matter? And then now you took him out. Now you're gonna wind up being somebody prison bay, watching somebody draw, voguing on somebody microphone. You know, you did all of that. This beautiful brother that you see in this yellow, dancing and full of life. You took his life away and probably going to spend the rest of your life in prison fighting to keep your manhood. You probably even like it, So in my closing this subject, I pray that the prosecutors, the police, the detectives, that they find the man that did it. It was cameras out there. And I pray that he's caught. Okay. I pray that whoever did this is justice to serve, because his family deserve justice. I didn't hear anything from his family. Because typically, when you get folks that are in the community, some, not in every case, don't get along with their family. So I didn't see any family posts that I can think of. I can have to go back and see. But I know he have a mama and a daddy. Okay. He got a mama somewhere. And somebody in that family is grieving of the loss of their brother, nephew, son. It's just so much cousin. He was somebody's grandbaby. Seeing that happen and seeing it on the news just have to be very sad. So we're praying. Y'all pray for that family. All right. Now we have to move on from the heavy because that was a heavy subject, man. That was a very heavy subject. And when I tell you it was a heavy subject, it's heavy. All right. That subject is very heavy. And I said, let me talk about it first. And thank you so much, Paul, for adding it for my first subject. Now, let's get into this second subject. Now, really quickly, I'm not going to prolong this on it very long, but President Trump is a genius. What? Yes, he's a genius. This man is so powerful that he is using poor white folks' money to pay his legal fees. His campaign raised about 30 to 40 million. They're burning through the cash because they're paying his legal fees. The super PAC, they trying to borrow money from this super PAC, transfer it and pay his legal fee. I think the man is a genius. He's poor in a trailer park, poor with no dentist, T-rag, working in the coal mines, getting lung cancer. You know what I'm saying? All of this stuff just in poor parts of this country, Mississippi, Alabama, and all the poor parts. They're sitting there $25, they $30, make America great again. That's stupid. And they're just sending their donation, and it's just going out the window to pay for Donald Trump legal fees. And another genius part of President Trump is that, hey, there is no law that forbid President Trump to be the president while convicted of a crime. There is no federal law that forbid him to serve the office of president. There is no law against that. He can literally get sworn into office and conduct business in this country. So they're saying next year, the trial is going to start in May of next year. It could be postponed. And it's going to be, I won't be surprised if they say we're not going to do a trial during an election year because it's election interference. So we're going to prolong into after election. And it's helping him in the polls. Like when you look at Trump, he's number one in the Republican primary right now. Number one. Let me look at the polls right now. The Republicans right now, let me go to the Republican. Okay. You look at the primary polls. Right now, Donald Trump is at 53.4%. Half of the Republicans is on his side. The one that they thought, man, he got Trump was Ron DeSantis. He's at 15%. Now, Ron DeSantis and everybody else don't even come close. 6, Pence at 4, Haley at 3, Tim Scott 2, Christie at 2. And Ron DeSantis have passed all of these controversial laws that the Republicans, typically the MAGA Republicans, going to rally behind. It's not resonating with his Republican base. It's because Trump is dominating the news, wall-to-wall coverage. And you know Trump is about this conspiracy. He's about the deep state. His strategy is it's the government. Believe me, they're working against me. And President Biden is working against me to come against me and using his Department of Justice to charge me because he know I'm going to beat him in 2024. And that argument is so effective. And that's why he's winning. And in studying all of these other candidates rallying behind Ron DeSantis to be an alternative, they have them too busy to go toe-to-toe with Trump. You got Ron DeSantis, he's arguing with black Republicans. He said, oh, slavery wasn't that bad. They actually learned some good skills. Oh, it wasn't that bad, even though they got whooped and destroyed and stolen. They were a piece of property. It wasn't that bad. They learned some good skills. So, I mean, even out of all of that trolling, this brother wrote a letter to Vice President Harris, drew a picture of a fat woman and called her Miss Piggy. What did he put on that letter? What did he say on that? I couldn't believe it. It's a letter that Ron DeSantis wrote from his governor's office. This is a true letter. He drew on the letter and he put crybaby. What did he put on that letter? I can't think of the letter that he wrote. And he said she was a crybaby. So this man doing all that trolling and he's not going up on the polls. He ain't going up on the poll. And the reason people are saying, but Wiley, why is the Republicans are so behind Trump? Because Trump represents something they love. He represents authority. He represents power. He represents the little man. He's fighting against the system. No different than Karen and Billy Bob from their bosses going against their owners. He is going against the system. Oh my gosh, these Washington Republicans, this system is against me. I'm different. I'm an outsider. So that works for Trump. That works for his voters. That works for his voters because half of them of his base. We're not talking about the general election. We're literally talking about the primaries. Primaries are different than a general. The general is a whole nother beast. But when you're trying to get nominated, you have to speak for the folks that's going to them caucuses, them primaries, that's going to vote you in, and they're going to be Republicans, right? So you got to talk their language, all right? So that's why a lot of them is being real crazy. Who could be the most craziest? Now, because of the Republican Party is so indoctrinated with Trumpism, they're not trying to hear Chris Christie. You need to lose some weight and hit the gym. You forget about that. You sat there, you ate up his lies. You helped promote him. Now you want his job. You fake. Sit down. You are a hypocrite. It's not resonating with the voters because if you thought he was trash, you probably would have resonated as a third option or as a safe bet against Trump if you would have just stayed against Trump. But now you flip-flopped. Okay, now you're against Trump. So that it don't resonate with me. It's not sincere. Because if Trump get the nomination, you go be right back in his corner, getting a stack of donuts, helping him prepare to go against President Biden, right? In a debate. So let's be clear here. So, but Trump still resonate not only to white Republicans, he represents to some black brothers. They like Trump. And you haven't really heard Trump message to Black America, and his message are going to be so different than last message because, he talked about the schools and all that. He could really talk about the same messages, and now it will kind of resonate because he would go to the hood in Brooklyn and all this area and the migrants stealing people's cell phones and attacking black residents, and he could just think of the most story and blow it out of proportion, and he might get a couple of black people to vote for him, probably more. I'm predicting this. More black men, I believe, are going to vote for Trump this next election cycle than they ever have in history. I can see that happening. Some more black men came with Trump because Trump he's strong. He's an alpha. He ain't no beta. A lot of men, some men is attracted to that Trump masculine energy, even though it's kind of weird. Him cussing out Biden. These are people that's attracted to that energy. They still attracted to the energy. And so he's still dominating. And the Democrats, they can't underestimate Trump. And I think that it was a good strategy on paper. Oh, let's charge him. But y'all should have put a law in place that he couldn't be the president if he get convicted of a crime, of a federal offense. But it's no law on the books. You can't do it now because the Republicans ain't going to pass it through. It ain't going to pass through the House or the Senate. So now y'all screwed because y'all say convict, oh, let's charge him. But that's giving Trump all of this free publicity, right? All of this wall-to-wall coverage. All of this and like I said in my YouTube short, regardless of any party, because they give us this false illusion that we really have choice in a sense, but it's powerful people that kind of force our choices, right? They push things in the algorithm. Democrats push things in the algorithm. So the rich, wealthy donors that push Republicans' ideas all in the algorithm because the money you can push your way in the algorithm. I mean, it is what it is. And I can go deeper and deeper in that. But Trump, I believe, will be a serious threat to Biden in 2024. Now, it could be another candidate. Again, we just saying this in August. Things can change next month. It could be this candidate. You just never know. But I'm not going to be so concerned about this. I can tell by the first three states where they're going to go. When in Iowa, whoever win that, that kind of give them a boost to be some serious competition. But Trump, we're going to see more of this because now that they're saying next year, that's when the Trump is going to see more people going to donate because he's getting all his small donors. Even though Ron said to have raised, I believe, $80 million in his war chest for his super PAC. I think they raised about 80 million. He raised a lot of money, but he spent a lot of money too. And he have not got anywhere from, let's see, let's go back to the polls here. Ron DeSantis at 15%. Trump barely spending money on his campaign, like TV ads and all of that. And he had a solid 53%. A solid 53.4%. And this is Trump. And Trump has been leading it. He have been leading it ever since there was a poll ran for this. But the media, they tried to put Ron and say, oh, Ron is the choice, but it looked like the voters don't want Ron. I think the Republicans are smart. They probably want Ron in to stay as the governor of Florida. But I think also who's going to be his VP choice, I really think the VP choice will go to Tim Scott. I believe the Republicans will get Tim Scott or Burgum. But Tim Scott is my pick. And the reason why DeSantis, I really believe that he will, Governor Ron, I believe that he won't be the VP. They're going to keep him in. He's going to run in the next 4 years after this. I believe that it's going to be Tim Scott is going to be the VP because the Republicans are going to prove, okay, y'all got a black woman. We're going to put a black man. He's a black senator. So he's very educated. We're going to put him in. We're going to make him the VP. I'm predicting that. I believe Tim Scott going to be his VP choice. It's not going to be Mike Pence. He's weak. He's out of the picture. They're going to pick Tim Scott. It's going to be somebody black on that ticket, and I believe it's going to be Tim. I believe they're going to get Tim Scott because the Republicans always got to paint this picture. Okay, we are inclusive too. Hey, we got a black guy. Hello. They're already running like we are so diverse. We got women running. We got other 2 black candidates running. We are so diverse. I think they got somebody from India that's running. So they always make this picture, even though none of them stand a chance of beating Trump. But they definitely want to get. I can see Tim Scott getting that VP position. I can see him getting it. I can see him being on the ticket for a Trump and Scott ticket against Harris, Biden and Harris. I can see that. I can see that happening. Because they're going to have to say, okay, what's the future of the Republican Party? They know we got to cater towards black men. And if they get Tim Scott, that's going to be a power move for the Republicans because that's going to show them catering towards black men. They know we really can't get the black women like that, but we can dilute. And if they lose some of that, black male support, Democrats lose across the board. They cannot win without the black male vote. They can't do it. If the black male vote, if they're in the 80 percentile, if they drop down to 70 to 60, Republicans win. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be very interesting. Like this election is going to be very, Governor Ron, it's going to be very interesting. It's going to be so interesting. I'm so entertaining by it. It's going to be so good. And and the people that I wanted the debate stage before I go from this subject, I want Governor Christie because he can roast. I love some of his jokes. I want Donald Trump. Christie, give me Governor Ron, give me Haley Bailey, whatever what's her name, Governor Holly. I just say Haley Bailey. Give me Haley on there. Give me that other former governor on there, and that's about it. And give me Mike Pence. I want Mike Pence. The reason why I want Mike Pence because Mike Pence gonna throw some blows, I just wanted some jokes. So Mike Pence got to be on there. Haley, oh, Tim Scott, Trump, DeSantis. I want those top people on that. Of course, Governor Christie. I want those. I want the jokes. I want the sleepy jokes. I just want the jokes. Like I want, because it's all theater. Honestly, it really is. Okay. It really is. So let's just keep it all the way clear. Like these wealthy people, they're really pushing this. They donate millions and 300 million. Nikki Haley, thank you. They donate 60 million, 80 million. It's no limit of what a super PAC can donate to support a candidate. There's no limit. I think the Supreme Court said there's no limit. I believe so. There's no cap on that. Okay, I may have to vote for Trump this go around. So it's going to be very interesting. And when I saw about the migrant issue, I know it's going to be a lot of Republicans are going to run with that issue, because I talked to a lot of Democrats. They are upset, especially in Chicago. You got a lot of people pissed off at the migrants coming there. They no longer want to be they no longer want to be sanctuary city. Some people are calling for that to be canceled out. We have Willie Wilson. He's fighting with the governor in Illinois because he signed the law to allow non-U.S. citizens to become Chicago police officers, because they're trying to fill those vacancies up. And so Willie Wilson, he's a successful businessman, got a lot of money. He's going to try to fight that in court because they feel like that's unfair to allow non-citizens to become a police officer. And Willie Wilson was like, I cannot go to China and be a police officer without being a Chinese citizen. So it's a lot. Like this stuff is going on. Then you got New York. You got Eric Adams saying, don't come here. We ain't got no space. Baby, they put signage in Spanish telling them people, don't come to New York. Don't come to New York. Don't come to, we don't have no room. We don't have no, and they're literally posting on the border to please do not come to New York. We don't have no space. But they traveling by boat to New York. They crossing through Texas. And the governor, Mr. Greg, he putting them on the bus and shipping them up north. So Eric Adams, dear mayor, that ain't gonna work. They don't have no choice. They come to this country. They go to Texas. They get detained. They put their hand part on that bus and shift them to New York. And they know it's going to bankrupt their budgets. And then now they're trying to ship them to the suburban areas in New York. And then a lot of Republicans, they got the suburban part in New York counties. They're filing a restraining order to forbid the migrants to go to them hotels in the suburbs. This crap is entertaining. Like when you really sit down and see this stuff, this is so much good theater. It's very entertaining because at the end of the day, some good stuff happened for them, and some of this stuff is just a bunch of crap. Okay, after we get through watching all this, we still got to work hard. We still got to make sure our credit is together. We still got to work. We still got to make sure that we pay our bills. Some of us still struggling to get dental care. We got people that got their back twisted up like a pretzel, can't afford to fix their back. We still got issues. But why have my issues? I'm going to still participate in a democratic process. I'm going to still be entertained. I'm going to still vote. I'm going to still register. I'm still going to participate. I'm still going to participate as media and ask these questions. But in the back of my head, if they don't do it, it will not shock me. You know how some people get shocked? Oh my gosh, I can't believe the Supreme Court did that. If you read, let me just say something. If you just read the history of this system, it never was for us. I'm talking about black folks. So please don't be surprised, be one of them black folks that you just shocked. If you shocked, that means you haven't read no history book. You haven't read no Malcolm X speech. You haven't read no Marcus Garvey speech. You haven't read Dr. Martin Luther King speeches. You haven't read Medgar Evers speeches. That you haven't read
You haven't read nobody's speeches. You haven't done your history of your history. You haven't heard the inner struggles of the black men and women in this country. So do not be shocked. Do not be surprised that some of your rights that we were so-called enjoying get snatched away. Only people that's shocked and surprised are the people that did not do their research, that did not prepare for it, and that did not participate in the part, and did not literally fight back and be like, oh no, like I'm gonna become a lawyer or I'm gonna run for office. Like you really got to really participate, see what's going on. But it doesn't surprise me. A lot of things are going on in this country. It don't surprise me at all. Not at all, it doesn't. They said Florida has the toughest immigration laws. They are scrambling in Florida. LOL. Guess they forgot who does the hard labor out in those fields. Yes. And a lot of the laws, because black folks been frozen out, and I don't believe it. Well, black people don't want to do them jobs. That's a lie. Black people have been building this country. Black people, it's construction firms in this country. You know why we can't compete? It's because these companies were hiring these folks, paying them less than what they would have to pay Pookie and Ray Ray to do them same jobs. And they wasn't getting the funding compared to these white corporations. So I don't believe in that false lie that black folks, we just so lazy, we don't want to work. That's a lie. Because every industry you let black folks into, we dominate. Okay? So let's not go with this narrative that we don't know how to build skyscraper. We don't know how to put sheetrock. It's a lot of things black folks know how to do, and we have been doing that. But a lot of our ancestors and our fathers and grandfathers have been frozen out of those jobs, and our forefathers and people, our generation, don't want to work for $3.25. So please don't be talking about we don't want to work. If you start paying Pookie and Ray Ray and offering them construction job and paying them $35, $45 an hour, Pookie and Ray Ray smell like wow and Kush. We be out there building them walls. You train them up, get them a course and train them, it'll change the condition of the hood. So don't tell me that they won't do that job. Yes, they will do it. It's that y'all didn't want to give the opportunities to us because it's in our DNA that built this country. It ain't going nowhere. It's just that our generation, we just don't want to work for free. We want to get paid. Okay? I'm going to just say that, and no poor white folks want to work for free. People don't want to work for free. No. That's why they let little babies work at Walmart and McDonald's. They want children to start working because they know a child ain't going to want to unionize. Come on, let's keep it real here. So all them jobs, who going to build our skyscraper? Okay, start paying African Americans. Give African American construction firms their right amount of money. Give them government contracts so they can train a new generation of black construction workers and engineers. Okay? Give them scholarships. Let these folks go to college for free. Give us loans. Allow these companies to expand because we already got black construction firms that will love those contracts, but you got to give them the equity so they can hire and train their people to be able to bid for those contracts. So don't tell me we won't work for that. That idea, and you have some Hispanics that say that, no, we'll be out in that field picking them oranges and apples. We just ain't gonna do it for no green card because we a citizen. No offense. I mean, you got to go feed your family in Mexico, and I get that. But if you want me to be out there picking cotton and all apples and oranges and all that, pay me about $95 an hour. I'd be in that beaming sun right now drinking some water and picking it. We just don't want to pick it. We ain't going to pick it for no $2.25. Okay? So let's not talk about they don't want to do this agriculture or farm stuff, you know. You start playing black folks $95 an hour, they'll be out there tomorrow picking them apples and oranges. You'll have a line, you'll have Shaquita and Shaquana with baby hair out there snatching that wig off, picking them apples and oranges and planting them limes and whatever else you got growing out, chickens and cows and yeah, everything. Let me saying that what we won't do, we just don't want to work for scraps no more. We free. We want to be paid. You understand what I'm saying? We just don't want to work for no slave rate. You can't be throwing you won't get a green card. We already a citizen. We don't need no green card, baby. I got me a green dot card. I got me a green. It's a green dot rush card. So go ahead. How much is y'all hiring? How much y'all paying? $95.22. I'll be out there. What time you want me to be out there? I'll be out there. Okay. Would you want me to pick all this and plan all this right now? Right now, sir? I call you master. Whatever you want me to call you, paying me $96 an hour. What do you want me to call? You want me to watch your feet out there down in the big house, boss? You paying me $96.88. Of course I'll be out there picking. I'll be out there right now picking the cotton. Sure. Where we going? We start right now. Let me go. Let me pack my bags. I'll be right there planting some collard greens and everything else in that dirt and toilet soil. So let's be clear. Back to Trump. So all these people talking about we're not lazy. That's a whole lie. That's a lie. Some of the greatest work is black folks, and have always been us. It's the media. They paint this narrative that we out here, we just so lazy, we don't want to work. Stop all that lying. Because if you start training these people from prison and give them good old jobs and train them up, you won't have no shortages in there, Florida. But y'all do this and all that. So let's not get, that's a whole nother topic, a whole nother day. Anyway, this election is going to be good. I'm here for it. They said, okay. I'm just saying. I don't care how much it pay. I can't. Well, that's you, Aaliyah TV. Don't worry about it. I'll take care of you, baby. I'll be out there picking for both of us. And you could be in the kitchen cooking some chicken and some baby back ribs and some asparagus and playing your music in the background. Or you auditioning for a new movie. I'll do the picking. Okay? Don't tell me what you won't do. Man, that's some good money. $95 an hour. Anyway. I already got on my shades. I'm ready, girl. And you won't have to worry about all that obesity. You're going to sweat all that on the field. You ain't going to worry about being 300, 400 pound heavy breathing. You think your back is twisted out like a pretzel? Get that heat. It'll soak that spinal cord up. Mother Earth will soak up that. Whatever he got in that spinal cord, it'll soak it up. All right, let's move on. Man, please, you think you got a Lula Alligata, whatever he got in that spinal, Dula Alligata. What's in that spinal cord he got? It's a Dula Alligata because he had to pop a Percocet. We ain't on that topic yet. We're moving to get time. Let me move on. Let me move on to that topic. Okay. Now we talked about Donald Trump. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Woo-wee, Soulja Boy. So Soulja Boy finally going on tour. This the most low budget tour I have seen ever. They performing in the kitchen in a ballroom with about 60 seats. You got to pay and stand up and smell that hot stinking breath for about $300-$400. If you want to do VIP, $500-$600, they're gonna be selling hot chicken. You're gonna be able to get you Shaquita. You're gonna be able to get your hair done, some braids done in the parking lot. You're gonna be able to get you some snowball cones, but you got to stand in that beaming hot sun, stench with funk and loud and doo-doo. You gotta do all that type of stuff. I mean, this concert is the most rush, and all he gonna be in there is rapping over a track, so the brother and smoking a blunt. You understand what I'm saying? So you gotta smell all that loud, seeing his butt tight in them pants, them butt cheeks sweating with them sweaty draws. His cojones is sweating. I probably do want to go to that concert. Just be describing that concert, Paul. You wrote that in the script. But just describing it, I do want to go to that concert. Go book me a ticket. Man, I do want to go to that concert because the hoes going to be out there in the concert. I do want to go to that concert because the women going to be out there. So I may have to go out to that concert. Book me a ticket. Y'all make sure y'all hit that cash app so we can go see Big Drake. Oh, I want to see Big Draco. So hit that cash. I do want to go to see this loud smoking and women throwing their panties, something that don't wear it, and they dripping yoni juice down their thighs and their ankle. I do want to go to that concert. Hit the cash. I want to go there. When they're going, only thing I don't like it is that you got to stand. See, I don't want to do that standing. See, I'm kind of disabled. And every concert I went to, when I went last year to see Tamar and 112 of them, I was standing up, then I was able to sit down. I'm in my 30s. I got an edge now. I can't be doing all that standing up with my phone. Getting drinked all in my face, and then everybody recording on their phone. Oh, you know, everybody putting their lights on. You can't understand a word he's saying. He ain't really rapping in that phone. The mic smell like doo-doo. It's just rapping over a track. Okay? I like seat tickets where I can sit myself down. This is like me and Aaliyah TV going. She thick in a bodysuit. We got to stand up. She's sweating, drenched in sweat. And I'm drenched in sweat. And I'm hungry. My knees buckling. I can't be doing all that standing. So about 50,000 people on that stage stinking up the stage, stinking, need a hot shower. So no, I'm not going to be doing all that stuff. So no, I ain't going to be doing that at all. I'm going to be right out there. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to just be honest with you. I'm not even going to lie to you now. If it's a theater where I can sit down and section and flow seat row A, seat 3 or seat 7 and 8 to be right back in the middle, then I can see myself going. But ain't nowhere in the world I'm going to stand in all that heat, because we went to go see Lil Kim many moons ago back in the day. This one, she released her Lil Kim season, and she released her mixtape back in the day. And I'm a huge Kim fan. And I ain't gonna never forget, we was in the line. They want to record us, and the lady was tagging. We was standing outside a long time, and she was like, Nicki Minaj. And then they heard they got the cameras. They said, get the camera, because we were tired. Then we went in this hot, stinking club. I mean, we was packed in there like sardines. Then look, him finally hit the stage. Say, okay, y'all, I'm going to come down there, drink with y'all and party with y'all and all that. Then Sydney Star, she was up in there. She everywhere. Like Sydney Star, anytime to do some clout chasing, it's just like new pantyhose or somebody husband she want to sleep with. She going to be there because she was there. And I was hot, hungry, thirsty, and she may perform like 1 or 2 songs. I come from Brooklyn, and that's all she. And she didn't even sing the whole song. And they played the little thing, and then she played a couple of her records on the mixtape. Didn't nobody know her mixtape like that. We want the hit on her catalog. And I thought she was gonna do Aunt Dot. I thought she was gonna do I Used to Be Scared. She ain't do none of that. And I paid like $80. I paid like $80. I remember $80. I'm still a huge Kim fan. But, you know, I met somebody in there, and it was cool. And the club is shut down now because they had a ooting. They popped somebody in the club a couple of years ago, so that club is shut down. But I remember that I went there, and I had a good time. I remember I had a good time, but I don't want to do that again. That's when I was in my 20s. I ain't doing that no more. I got on my Zip card. Y'all remember Zip card? Because I couldn't afford no real. I didn't have no real card at the time. So Zip card, they give you a card. Y'all remember that on Zip card? And the Zip card is your key, and you unlock the door by putting the card in the windshield, on the windshield, the reader on the windshield. That's how you open up the door. And they call it Zip card. I remember that. I was a Zip card fanatic. Baby, I was a Zip card. Only time I ain't like about Zip card is that you have to go, I will go downtown and pick it up. And I hate going in them garages because I never could find the Zip card. So I find a location because they would have locations all throughout the city. And I would go to the location like downtown, like in an open parking lot where I can get inside the car and stuff like that. But yes, I did the zip car. I was zip carting around and I was zip carting in the hood, going to them hood party on Wallace on 11817 South of Wallace. Yeah, that was the address. And I would get into the zip car. Ain't nobody remember the zip car. I remember the zip car. I mean, that bringing back memories when I was really in Chicago. I was out there in them streets. Because I had got a zip card when I had met to go see Brandy when she performed at the club. And I went and got on my zip car and supported her. But I'm not getting nobody car, Uber, Lyft, and being in somebody standing up only venue. Nope. If I can't sit down, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Okay. Okay. Oh, you used to zip car before Love and Real. Okay. Cherry said I used to get zip car. Yes, those were the things back in the day. Those were the things. It was the things, like it was better because you didn't have to go through that red tape. Yes. They said Soulja Boy gonna be here in September. We going. Oh, Nate, you gonna get the tickets, Nate? Can I sit on your lap? I never went to a concert. I only met Patti LaBelle when she came to. Okay, all right. Before Uber and Lyft was popping, that was before Uber and Lyft was popping, right? And it was the zip car. I remember that. Ooh, I'm talking about age child. I remember I was in my 20s and I signed up for zip car, and I would get the car, and they would have different locations where you get the car. It was less red tape than. It was less red tape than what was that? Less red tape. The Enterpriser. It was way less red tape than that. Okay, I got the tickets in it. You better say you got the tickets in it. I'm there, babe. I always had my own car. I don't think they had that where I was from. Okay, but they had zip car. Zip car was popping back in the day. Anyhow, if you're going to Soulja Boy concert, press 1. If you're not going to Soulja Boy concert, press 2. If you go on the Soulja Boy concert, press 1. If you're not going to Soulja Boy concert, press 2. If you go on the Soulja Boy concert, press 1. If you're not going to Soulja Boy concert, press 2. If you're going to Soulja Boy concert, press 1. If you're not going, press 2. Come on. If you're going to Soulja Boy concert, press 1. If you're not going to Soulja Boy concert, press 2. Okay, me and Nate go. Soulja Boy in it. You. Yes. I cannot wait. Okay. Aaliyah, you going? Aaliyah, come with us. Oh man, that was a show. All right. So yeah, Soulja Boy, he said, listen, I'm broke. I'm going on tour, and we're gonna have a good old time. Watch me, you. Yes. He was all that back in the day. He was the flip flop, Air Force One, the big t-shirts. Soulja Boy was everything back in the day. I just think that most artists, hip hop artists, you know, it's not too many hip hop artists like a Drake that had longevity. Jay-Z, longevity. Nas, he flopped. Now we got Little Nas X. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you have Method Man. I think he got a little rebirth with Tamika Mallory or Tamika Scott. I'm sorry. They got it like that song. But, you know, it's not too many artists that from the 2000s are still relevant, that are still got some type of commercial success. Okay? Yeah, because he always look dirty because he smoke a lot. I don't know if he smell bad because I don't smell them. Because I said Erica Badu smell bad and y'all drag me. But if a lot of y'all say y'all not going to concert, but we definitely going to go to the concert. All right, let's move on. All right, we just had to talk about Soulja Boy. We just had to go Soulja Boy. We just had to go to Soulja Boy. And don't get me wrong, I love me some Soulja Boy. I love me some Soulja Boy. And love me some Soulja Boy. Now, I got to talk about Jonathan Wright, and Tay. Tavia, Pink Molly. Anyway, so I personally want to keep it real with Tay and Jonathan. So Jonathan did an interview and he said he want to fight Tay, that Tay don't want to throw these hands. Jonathan, you a bully. Tay is not a fighter. Tay is already depressed. He's touched with bipolar. He's depressed. He's sad. He said, I don't want to take no pills or smoke my pain. Well, take no pills and perk a pill. What should I do? I need to talk to somebody. He needs to go into a mental institution. He's on his way having a breakdown. Because a lot of these dudes, they got the success. They got green hair. They falling behind these women. They pick up them spirits of Nicki Minaj and her wicked husband, and they get depressed. So he wanted to take himself out of there. And then one time he got mad because people thought he had doo-doo draws, and he said his draws is clean. Because a lot of gay men, they fall behind these women, these alpha women, and they develop these beta spirits. See, God meant for man to be a strong alpha man. He never meant for man to do women hair, to do women nails, to pick up women attributes, women personality. Now he getting all in his feelings. He's sad. He going through. So he needs to be in somebody's mental institution. So then now you got Jonathan today saying he want to box him. He want to box. He want to fight. Sit your big behind down somewhere. You always want to fight somebody. This ain't Bad Boys. He don't want to fight you. Tay not a fighter. He's a chocolate brown lover, feminine, beautiful teeth, very attractive. He smelled like Nicki Minaj, poom poom. He don't want to fight. So sit down, Jonathan. You always want to fight somebody. Sit your overgrown muscle head down somewhere talking about fighting somebody. Sit down. I thought you were supposed to be this top fashion, top hairstylist. You haven't styled a celebrity hair since Erica Banks or Megan. Sit down. Y'all want to fight somebody. Don't nobody want to fight you. You muscle head looking Dookie Stains wearing, barbecue sauce eating. Shoot. And just up there doing all that type of stuff. Bring that to me. I want the smoke. Pull up on me, bruh. Don't play with you like that. Put hands on me. I'm going to take that salon. It's going to be Wiley Salon. And I'm going to wind up giving me a Chinese person. Welcome to Wiley Salon. Do you want your nails? I love you long time. I clean your nails right now for $18.95. And now, do you want to get right here? I'll be right here at the Wiley. You want to get your nails done? Come on, baby. You want some good old baby hair and some barbecue? Come on down to Wiley Salon. Sure. You touch me if you want to, you're going to get sued. I'll revoke that BBL that you got, you big white man, you. Put hands on me if you want to. I'll take that salon up and slap my name on it. And open me a church. I can't stand that, man. He always be picking at people that don't be bothering him. Bring that energy to me. Do you smell what the Wiley is cooking? What you gonna do, Jonathan, when the Wild-Eye Wiley one round on you? Yeah, do that to me. I'm ready. I always wanted to choke slam somebody and give him a DDT, a good old leg drop. Let me make sure I stretch my leg. Get a good old leg drop. So I want to fight somebody. You need to stop that. Didn't you just get in an accident and almost got twisted up like a pretzel because you was drunk and high? all that type of stuff. John, you know, Tay ain't bothering nobody. He's doing Nicki Minaj hair, gossip about Cardi. He already got green hair. He's already having an identity crisis. He don't know if he want to be a leprechaun, black, a woman, bottom, top, verse, trans. He don't know what he want to do. He all over the place. He debating to paint his booty hole green. He don't know what he want to be. So I'm just gonna keep it all the way real. So he don't want to fight nobody. So stop that, sir. Stop all that. Okay? I'm going to come right downtown to your salon. Where's salon? Send me his address, salon. I'm going to come and talk to my brother. I always wanted me some baby hair. I'm going to come there and I'm going to talk to my brother. I want him to do my baby hair. So when I come to your salon, had that old ugly looking white lady at your salon. Had ugly people there. I'm going to come in with my homegirls. And we going to come there and I want to give me some baby hair and I want to get some waves on my chin. So I'm going to come to your salon. I want some baby hair and I want you to rub my feet. And I want that Tay experience. I want my hair green and I want my eyebrows dyed purple in honor of Tasha. So I'm going to come to your salon. I want you to polish up my nails and everything. Okay? I want you to I want me some baby hair. I always wanted me some baby hair. Okay? So I'm going to come to your salon. You put me on a nice little Erica Banks wig, and I'm going to come there. So y'all send me the address. I'm going to book an appointment, and we're going to have a conversation, Jonathan. Because I don't like how you try to pick on my little bro, Tay. All he does is do the pink bot Molly. That was so good looking. I just love what he said. Take me like my Molly. I like that song. I love Tay. I love watching him on his Instagram, on his TikTok. All that mental stuff to make me kind of weird. But I love all his I just love his aura. But most guys are like they be whole tops. They be want to eat me out and stuff like that. I want to tat them walls up. But anyway, that ain't my business. But a lot of times, Jonathan's a little jealous of Tay because Tay had more success. He's on television, etc. He was on BET, Indicted, and Jonathan was a friend of the show. Then they made a main character, but ain't nobody talking about Bad Boys because Bad Boys have been high ever since Milan Christopher and Anthony left. You know what I'm saying? Boo Boo Anthony. You know, he boo boo on people and stuff like that. No shade. Okay. Tell him you want the baby hair, the Erica Banks baby hair. Okay. So let me know so you can book it, Terry. Can somebody book that for me, please? And pay for it. All right. I want the whole experience. I want to ride up in my pink Lamborghini. I want a pink Lamborghini. I want Red Bull, fried chicken, ice cold, iced tea, about 6 cases of Sprite. I want me some of them red 7-Up ices. I want red 7-Up ices and about 3 cases of Krispy Kreme donuts. Okay? I want 3 cases. So I want y'all to make sure that when I go there, I want y'all to have that for me when I go to his club, to his salon. Okay? Want my nutty buddy and all that type of stuff. Okay? So I want to make sure, Aaliyah, make sure you put that in the budget. You can have it in your breasts. You know, you got big breasts up there, so go on to the store, go on to Kroger, just have it up there. Just go on to that self-checkout. You look good. You distract the security, put all that stuff in your crotch, in your breast, put them hot Cheetos up there, and then you bring it onto my house, and then we go on there, and then we have a good old time and everything like that. I have breast and chicken, all right? We just have a good time at the salon. We talk kiki, have a little girly talk, you know, do a little, a little twat, let's talk around. We can dance all up, you know how to do it. Throw it up in a circle, you know. Eat our 50-piece of Buffalo Wild Wing barbecue, boneless and 2 thick breasts from Popeyes. I want to have a good old time over there in that salon. So you just come on over there. We'll have a good old time over there. And that's a lie at the end of the day. But I want John to understand that, like, don't pick on people that don't want to fight. That's weird. That's some weird behavior because he don't even mention you, Jonathan. That's the thing. Like, I can understand if Tay actually be mentioning you. He don't mention you at all. You be mentioning him. And that's out of jealousy. I can tell because, like, you a psycho. You weird. You could never be Tay. Look at Tay. Look at you. Tay is more in shape. His draws is cleaner. I know your Dookie's draws mixed with Dookie and barbecue sauce. I can just tell right there. It's streets all up in them draws. It stink bad. I bet you Tay draws smell like strawberries and baby powder. You know, gays love baby powder. I don't know what baby oil and baby powder and strawberries. I can just tell you that right now. And I know it probably tastes like Nicki Minaj. I know it tastes like Nicki Minaj's lips. They say I love the chicken. So I just want to have that at all. We're going to have a good old time. All right. So don't stop. Don't do that, bruh. I don't like that. They said Jonathan know that this is that his competition Tay ain't messy like John. Yeah, she know that. And Tay got so much to lose because he actually his career is successful. He does hair for one of the greatest, biggest bullies, rappers in the industry, Nicki Minaj. Honestly, he does. Let's be all the way clear. He does. He's on a record, one of the biggest records ever. One of the biggest records ever with Nicki Minaj saying his thing in a music record, and that was trending on the chart. His price is up there. I think if Tay want to do your hair, I think he charged in 1,000. How much he charge? Let me see how much Tay type prices are. Do anybody know his prices? Because some of y'all reached out, y'all just ain't got it because he don't do no afterpay. Some of y'all can't afford it because he don't do no afterpay. The payment got to be up front. How do you book? Business inquiries. Okay. What's the prices? Okay. I gotta book. I know them prices is up there. How much it is to get a Brazilian weave with a weave cap and baby hair? How much do y'all think it costs? Somebody quickly give me the price. All right, Terry. What's the price to get some of that Erica Banks? You know that hair that Erica Banks get with all that baby hair on the middle of her forehead. What's the price on that? You know that price in the middle of her forehead? What's the price for that? How much it is for that wig? You said $150. Oh, that ain't bad. $150. Did you say $150? Let me take my glasses off. $150. You said $1,500? Is that American dollars or pesos? Is that pesos or that's American dollars? $1,500 American dollars? What's some false hair? Are you serious? $1,500 for some false hair? Excuse me. Ain't nowhere in the world I want my woman wearing a wig for $1,500. I ain't paying for that. I'll be a burrito in a second. You think you get out of my face? And I saw a video of this white guy blowing the wigs off of women's head. And they were so pissed. And I know some of them women paid a lot of money for them wigs. That's temporary. That stuff ain't real. They said for his prices, how much are the baby hair alone? Rich people weave. I could never. He would do a quick weave for $400. How much is a slow weave? Give me the special ed weave. Okay. I don't play about my wigs. Really, love Maria. You don't play about your wigs? Be over the hair industry. Is it that bad? Whatever happened to people getting their hair done? Remember where women used to get the curls in the back? Remember women used to get the micro braids? They don't do the micro braids anymore. Remember the dreads and the dookie braids? Remember what happened to the women wearing I Love Jesus bow rats? Do y'all remember that? When I was coming up, you would have women wearing I Love Jesus bow rats. I'm too blessed to be stressed braids. They would braid it out with I'm too blessed in one braid, too stressed in the middle braid, and hallelujah in the third braid. What happened to that style? What happened to when women would wear the beautiful eyebrows and they would put a Shirley Caesar design in their hair? What happened to that? When do we get to baby hair? What happens to what would Jesus do? Do you know I haven't seen that shirt in years? I haven't seen it in years. What I see right now, my booty hole brown, lick it till I come. Be who gonna check me? Remember back in the day, they would have shirts. What would Jesus do? WWJT. Now it's lick the crack of my butthole is Dookie Brown. Like, what happened to that? If I walk past you, twerk it, dip it. I'm eating men butt. Like, what happened to the I love Jesus Borets? What happened? What happened to the body? I need to bring that back. And I'm gonna tell my sister to put my nieces back into the I love Jesus Borets. When I get back to Texas, I'm gonna call my sister. I'm gonna tell her to put them back, braid their hair, and put I love Jesus. Woo, glory. Put that back in their hair. I'm gonna go back there and I'm gonna get some old sanctified woman, and I'm gonna have them doing my niece's hair. They're gonna wear the long skirts to their ankles, to my niece going back to school, and she gonna put I am holy and sanctified. Okay, I'm gonna make sure they do that. So when I get back to Chicago, I want y'all to remind me, because I'm gonna make sure she wear her shirt. What would Jesus do? Jesus could wear every morning, because at her school they don't wear uniform. So every morning she gonna have her sword and her shield, her Bible, and she gonna listen to gospel music. And she can't eat until she can quote a scripture from the Bible. And I'm gonna be like, what did Genesis 1:1 say? And before we can break bread and eat, she will have to quote the scripture in Hebrew. And glory! She got to quote it in Hebrew. So we're gonna bring that fundamental back. We're gonna bring back the Lord. We're gonna bring back the church. We're gonna do that. So I don't know if my niece gonna like it or not, because you know my niece like to talk back. We're gonna bring back the church. Oh, yes. And every morning we gonna pray. Every 3 hours. I don't care if she sleep. I'm gonna wake her up. Okay? I'm gonna do what Maddie Mars Clark did with the girls, because I gotta make them some singers. Oh, what he done for me. I'm gonna wake her up early in the morning. Oh, what he done for me. Oh, what he done for me. I'm gonna wake up early in the morning, because she got a keyboard, so we gotta train her up. So Paul, you know that they've got a keyboard there. We're gonna train her. We're gonna get some holy people to come there, and we're gonna wake her up in the morning. What he done. We're gonna pray in the morning at 6 a.m. We're going in prayer. And before she go to school, we're going to pray outside the school. We're going to get that holy oil. We're going to bring it back. We're going to get that holy oil. Okay? We're going to go out there and pray and shout before we go there. You ain't going until you shout. Right there in the playground, we're going to shout and pray. Holy oil right then and there. And then I'm going to go and I'm going to anoint the teacher. I'm going to cry. I'm going to pray for the teacher right there. In the name of Jesus, bless her right now. And if she got a wig, I'm going to snatch it off her head if she got a wig, and tell her to have that holy look. Yes, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to go there, and we definitely going to do that. We're going to pray in that school. Come on, and I'm going to have to sneak in that office and get that intercom and quote a scripture. That's what I have to do. Because, coming up back in the school, that's what we used to do. We used to pray and fast. And I'm going to go in there and say, we ain't going on a lunch today. We going on a 24-hour fast. I can't wait to have my career. My mama have a holy school. Okay. Anyway, so, anyway, I don't know why I got into that. But we definitely need to bring back the I Love Jesus Bo Rat. I need everybody to wake your daughters up and put I Love Jesus Bo Rats in their hair. All right, let's move on. We're going to wake them up early in the morning. Okay. All right. Because okay. All right. Okay. Jonathan, sit down. All right. Let's move on. They said my daughter, she sell bundles. Tell her to throw them bundles in the garbage. Tell her to throw it in the garbage right now. Go wake her up right now. Throw it in the trash. All right, let's go ahead on the move to the next subject here. Now we got to talk about this next subject here. Wait a minute, where are we going right here? Doja Cat, Nicki Minaj unfollowed Doja Cat, and this battle and beef, this all stems from Nicki is so, I would say, a little bit, tad bit jealous of the success of Doja, because Nicki, unfortunately, from my understanding, right, Nicki unfollowed Doja Cat because Doja Cat pulled some of her style and stuff like that, started sounding like her. But Nicki started rapping like Lil Kim. You know, Lil Kim wanted to do the singing. Lil Kim wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? Boom, 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 bass. You know, she wanted to do all the singing and stuff. And so that was her style. Even if, you know, people didn't want my style, but that's the style that she was going to do. And of course, Nicki took her style and she ran with it, right? So why is it an issue where Doja Cat is biting off the style of Nicki? Is an issue. I don't see the issue here. Doja Cat's a very successful rapper. Though she's a little touch, though she's think of these creative things. I remember when Nicki was out, Nicki was dressed so weird. She was dressed so wow. They called her the Black Lady Gaga and all of that. But Doja Cat, I think she's having a crisis and she's ungrateful because she lost a lot of followers, right? Even though her streams is really high, she lost a lot of followers. She lost a whole lot of followers because she's just doing too much. I don't know who is there. I don't know if she's mad at her label. I don't know if she's going through a crisis. Sometimes when you get all that success, you go through a crisis. You go through a whole crisis. And then now, Nicki Minaj, I believe this is the first time we want to say congratulations to Nicki Minaj, because now Nicki Minaj got 65 million streams on Spotify right now. Her Barbie World is number 8 on the Billboard, I believe, because of the success of the Barbie movie. That was a very smart decision for Nicki to team up with Ice Spice. She's doing really good in the charts. So I'm not a hater. It's just not for me. I'm just not for Barbie world. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. That ain't for me. It's just too cheesy for me. I love Nicki Minaj, pills and portions. I still love, I love, I still 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 love. Hey, I still love, I still love, I still love, I still love, I still love. I like pills of I like when she was popping them pills of knowledge and understanding, writing and putting pills to the paper, pills to the paper. I like that. I just like that pills and portion when she was popping that pen like into that. You know what I'm saying? Like that song was off the chain. But I'm happy for her. I think that's success. It was a good commercial movie. Millions of people are watching it around the world. I'm gonna go watch it. Shout out to them both. They're both fake plastic stuff, and they picking up this plastic image. I never seen one rapper that want to preach and being a natural black skin with no makeup, just natural. But they put on this whole image of just this Barbie plastic surgery plastic. Before you know it, Ice Spice gonna have a extra rack up there, a huge gigantic booty, and all that boobies gonna be too heavy for her chest. She's gonna have back pains. It's gonna be twisted like a pretzel. So I'm happy. At the end of the day, I'm happy for Nicki Minaj. I'm happy for Ice Spice. I'm happy for this. But I'm extremely happy for, Lotto. Like, I'm happy for that. Now, I do like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Okay, I like that song Wine and Lotto. I like it. 7. Okay, I like all the song. I liked it, but I'm not into Barbie Word. It's not against nothing Nicki. I like her older stuff, but I'm just not into this record. Is that okay for me to say? Because I know I got a lot of Barbs in the house. Is that okay? Okay, is that okay for me to say that? It's okay. I just don't like the song. I'm still a fan of Nicki. I'm not a Barb. I'm too grown for that. I'm an alpha. Alphas don't say we bars, but I do consider myself a fan of Nicki Minaj's music. But I am not going to call myself a barb because I feel like that is it's feminizing me. Get away from being an alpha to a beta, and I'm not a beta barb. I'm an alpha, right? If she have alpha barbs, and I don't want to go with that because alphas don't tie in with the barbs. We listen to some of the hard music, but I'm not into Nicki. I'm just not into her music. Not into this new era. I'm into her old stuff. I want to go back to the old stuff. So hopefully, let's see her new album. And she says it's gonna be a whole new era. So let's see. All right. And Ice Spice look like she I ain't gonna say what I want to say about Ice Spice. She just ain't my cup of tea. She just ain't never was my cup of tea, and I ain't gonna try to talk about her bad. She just ain't for me. And I'm and I'm gonna keep it real. She ain't for me, and I'm keeping it all the way real. Let's keep it clean. Doja Cat is one way, but I believe that they just promoting her because of her skin tone, and they trying to erase Cardi, but it ain't where Cardi's still who she is. We waiting on a Cardi B album. We waiting on Nicki Minaj album. We gonna see how Ice Spice gonna do her album. Let's see. That's so we can tell how successful she is. Now let's move on. Now we got to get it to NeNe. NeNe was on Carlos King and he was interviewing her, and she said something so great. She said that the Real Housewives of Atlanta, it went downhill because Kandi refused to have a conversation with Phaedra. And if you all remember, Phaedra was saying that she was having this dungeon, that she was R-wording people, etc. And they did not renew Phaedra contract. And Kandi allegedly said that if Phaedra come back, she's leaving. But that took away the essence of the show because she said you made up with Portia, so why can't you make up with Kandi and Phaedra have a conversation? I personally believe that should happen because Carlos was saying as a producer, he said that could have won an Emmy with that conversation. We have been saying it for years. The reason I stopped covering the Real House of Atlanta is missing the juice. I want to go back to Phaedra, NeNe, Portia, and Kim. Those people need to come back. And then NeNe said this. She said, Kandi, when you see Kandi, she's not doing things. They say, oh, that's Kandi. She's not, her storyline are great. Oh, she got business, whatever, but it's Kandi. That's it. It's nothing. She's not good for TV. And I understand it because anytime you hear Kandi storyline, it was boring. Now, the storyline with Phaedra, that was the first storyline that it was the first storyline ever that I've seen Kandi upset and crying and really like it was a real authentic something new from Kandi. And it was so good. It was authentic. It was real. You could tell it was real. It was a real beef. She couldn't even focus staying on the set. So, Kandi she was over it. And I think we need that would be the highest rated show. And I agree with Carlos. It could win an Emmy. That would be the highest rated. Now you see Portia. That's what I'm saying. Why she playing these games? You know I can't even when she get to that stupid cry. But it would have been good for the show. It's been very lackluster lately. It's been very lackluster. That comeback, it will bring back the golden days of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Let's be clear. NeNe is going to be back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I personally believe NeNe sued Bravo in the production. I believe they worked out a deal, and she's going to be announced for next year. I believe it. Because you can't tell me you're suing this production company. You're suing the network. You're suing these people for it was a messed up work environment, etc. It was a lot of stuff going on. And you just drop it but yet you can resue them. I believe you negotiating a deal with Bravo, with Andy, with the powers that be, and it's a secret deal. Only the people, and I believe they gave you agreement, say, hey, we will bring you back and pay you these millions and bring you back on next we're gonna bring you back next season. Okay. So I personally believe that's going to be the negotiation. I personally believe that's going to be the negotiation where they're going to give her millions and give her a full-time slot on the Real Housewives. You know what I mean? So I believe that. And if they were smart, I bring it back. It's good for business. That would be a high-rated show for the Real Housewives. I can guarantee, press 1 if NeNe were to come back, you will start watching the Real Housewives every Sunday again. Press 1 if NeNe come back on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. You will start watching press 1. Press 2, you will not watch. Press 1 if NeNe were to come back. Press 1, you will watch. I'm going to see what y'all would say. Press 1, you will watch. Press 1. If NeNe were to come back and Phaedra, press 1, you will watch. I need to see them ones. Press 2, no. Press 1, you will watch. Okay? So a lot of y'all in the chat said you would watch. All right. So let's keep it all the way at stack on that. They said starting to get old on that. Yes, let her come back. They said I wish y'all would let it go. NeNe is done. She called them white people racist. There is no coming back from that. Well, you never know. What's best for business? You never know. So we will see. All right. So let's keep it up. We will see how that would be played out. We will see. Okay. That was that. Because I said, hey, we want to talk about that. There's a lot of y'all say y'all would watch it. All right. I want to get into this comment here. And please don't talk about the lady picture here. Let me see. Do I got the pictures up here? Okay. So we want to talk about Lovelyti and Cardi B. So Lovelyti did a video and she was criticizing Cardi B. She said Cardi B shouldn't have threw the microphone. She's going to wind up getting a lawsuit because getting water thrown in your face, you shouldn't be throwing a microphone. But ain't this the same Lovelyti was crying because Tasha K recorded a phone call and she felt that the ghostess of Star Marie was messing up her video, her editing. This woman thought she was in a whole spell. This woman was crying. Her opioids was acting up. Falera was acting up. Felicia, whatever. Her steroids was acting up. Everything was out of whack. She in a hospital because she felt that Star Marie was doing some type of dark magic, having her hair fall out. She said she tried to do some editing equipment. The screen turned black. And then she was crying because she had to take her son to soccer. Now she doing all that talking, and you get mad because you know women are emotional. So of course, Cardi B was going to get emotional and throw a microphone. But why are you trying to drag Cardi, trying to disagree with her when she promoted that tea line that gave people diarrhea? I don't understand that. This woman promoted, and it's a shame, Cardi. Look what your friends doing to you. She promoted that tea line and she stopped really selling that tea. And this is allegedly because some of my producers said when they were drinking the tea, it was giving them excruciating diarrhea and giving them cramps. They felt like they had bad cramps and stuff, like bad cramps. They just said they couldn't even go to work. They said they took some of that tea And they drunk it in her mug, and they said they had to boo-boo a lot. So she doing all that talking, and Cardi B promoted the tea, on her Instagram, promoted that Tide skincare line when people getting bumps and everything. Plus was coming out at their draws, and they were doing all of this stuff. And you mad because she threw a microphone and she did all that work for you, Lovelyti. When you was in the hospital, she brought burritos and tacos and quesadillas to your room, and she started singing to you, be careful me, Lovelyti, I love you, I hope you damn, I hope you heal today. She was singing to you, she was teaching your children Spanish, and here you are dogging her out. I tell you, these content creators are flip-floppers. This woman forgot that Cardi B invited her to her space, to her party. She taking pictures with Armon. She getting liquor getting through her nostrils and all down her throat with no mask and all this type of stuff that was going on, risking every type of health deficiencies that she had. And she getting mad at Cardi B. I don't understand that. I don't understand. It's like the people that she invited in and threw liquor down their throat, they have flip-flop so much. Like they kicked her to the side. And these people, they were bragging at us, talking about Wiley got the hate from the outside. I never wanted to be on the inside. Y'all flip-flop because Cardi never came on y'all's show. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Come on, hit that like button. Cardi never came on y'all's show. And now y'all wanna flip-flop. Cardi never came on y'all's show, and now y'all want to kick her in the back. But y'all was all singing her praises when it was against Tasha K. But now that storyline have sailed, and Tasha K is thriving and got purple hair on Love and Hip Hop and selling wine bottles out her trunk. Now y'all want to throw Cardi B under the bus. Y'all want to throw Cardi B under the bus now that she is thriving. Y'all are now y'all tired of being a sharecropper. And see, when I was calling y'all sharecroppers, y'all got mad at me. Y'all was pressed. Y'all was angry. Y'all was in y'all feelings because y'all was sharecropper. But now you want to be free. But no, keep being up on there, being a sharecropper. Go on out there with your hat in that beaming sun on that Becca Leaf's plantation. But now you mad. Now you want to leave the plantation. But it was all fun and all NeNe when you thought you had to come up with Becca Leaf's, Cardi B. But now you want to throw her. I don't think she should have threw the microphone. They gonna press charges. They gonna do this and that. They ain't gonna do nothing. She gonna pay that lady off, pay her a brick. The lady ain't gonna press charges. She gonna get a couple of stacks in her bank account. $100,000. Them charges gonna go bye-bye. Let's be clear on that. But it is really, really sad, Lovelyti. I speak to your shame. You are a disgrace to do that. Why would you do that to Cardi B? Out of all that help, when you was crying about you had to take your son to soccer, your baby daddy wasn't there for the kids. He got a new woman. She didn't have all them health issues. She was a Karen. You know, she ain't had to go to the hospital. She was doing yoga 3 times a day. You got to get hooked up twos every other week. She was doing good. And Cardi would get on the phone and talk to you in her broken English and school you about relationships and talk about your relationships and help educate and give you new energy because you didn't like that because your husband moved on with a Karen. and you got depressed, you in and out of the hospital, in and out of the clinic, and she invited you to her party. And now this is the things you get to Cardi B, kicking her in her backside because you think she's down right now. This is sad. This is really, really sad. This is really, really sad. Really sad, Lovelyti. It's sad. It is so sad. I don't know what's going on over there, but it's sad. It ain't Cardi B fault that you in that house all alone and got to play with your toys under your bed. It ain't my fault with that. That ain't her fault. Because you fell in love with YouTube. And when you told Cardi B that your husband left you because you chose YouTube over the marriage, that ain't the fault that you have to dig you with your fingers and have toys and all that type of stuff. That ain't the fault. That ain't Cardi B fault. That ain't her fault. That ain't her fault, sus. And we have to be honest. That is not her fault. And I'm going to keep it all the way a stack. That is not her fault. That ain't her fault. But I think that you two-faced chick. You are a two-faced chick. And I didn't want to believe that. I didn't want to believe that when Tasha K said that you was two-faced, that you can't be trusted. I tried to give you a sad because you was like a meek and humble chick. But I'm looking at you, look kind of fishy. You look kind of stank. Because what you did was kind of off the whack, girl. It really was. And I ain't gonna try to come at you like that because you a woman and you know you my elder and I gotta respect my elders, but this was wrong. You got to clean this up because you looking like a whole flip-flopper with a wig on and there's no shade. Because this woman helped your business. Won't nobody ban that tea, won't nobody ban that skin line. Cardi B helped themselves. And it got the stuff off the shelves, even though it was bad material, have people get bumps and worms come out their cheeks. So even though they got it off the shelves, but she was there for you. Let's be all the way clear on that. She was there for you, and you owe her loyalty. You owe her loyalty. She was helping you to how to make burritos from scratch, how to make quesadillas from scratch, how to make baby back ribs from scratch, how to make scrambled eggs, and how to make some of that good old expensive bacon from the cows, etc. She literally was helping you and grooming you, calling you in the morning. Come on, Lovelyti, you want meal to break. She was singing Whitney Houston. Lovelyti, you know I love you. Lovelyti, you know that I love you. Okay, she was saying to you all this type of thing. She was saying to you. So you did this to her. That ain't right, sus. It ain't right. You owe her an apology, sus. You was wrong. And I got to keep it all the way real with you. You was wrong. And I ain't going to stay on top of you because you know you ain't strong enough. You ain't strong enough and everything like that. I tried to call you this morning. You hung up on me. And it's no problem. One of your moderators gave me your number, but you hung up on me. But that's fine. But I just wanted to talk to you as an adult. And I didn't appreciate you hanging up the phone with me. First of all, I see why you single. Because when a real alpha man get on the phone, you supposed to fall under subjection. Sit down and listen. You don't hang up on no phone. I don't appreciate that chick. I don't appreciate that's the ultimate disrespect. And hang up. You only have to hang on me one time. I ain't gonna never call you back. That's the ultimate disrespect. I called you out of love. I called you out of peace. I was a peace. I was very calm. I got on the phone with you. Okay. Hey. Real calm. I'm like, how you doing? How you doing? You know, how you doing, Lovelyti? This is this Wiley. How you doing? But how did you get my number? No, actually, don't worry about how I got your number. I got your number. We on the phone right now. Let me put some in your ear. Well, I gotta do so. I gotta go make some new teas. Chick, you ain't making no new tea. What is it mixed with diarrhea spray? You could have got on the phone with me and we could have had a conversation. But we could have kept it off the internet. But you wanted it on the internet. I was mad at all, bitch. I hit you up like a real alpha man, and you disrespectful. You are a disrespectful woman. Disrespectful, the ultimate disrespect. You don't hang up the phone with me. I need some wine because you don't hang up on the phone with me. You get on that phone, you better talk to me and let me get my point across. And then when I tell you can speak, then you can speak. But you didn't have to hang up that phone. You didn't have to hang up that phone on me. And I didn't like that at all. And I want you to calm my nerves. I didn't appreciate that. But when I heard that, and I wouldn't have known it because I don't really watch Lovelyti like that. I don't. So my producers, they sent me the information, and I went and I heard it, and I was perplexed. I was flabbergasted. So I called her. I got on the phone with a producer that's a moderator over there. I ain't gonna tell her name. And I said, "Give me her number. Let me speak to her." And she gave me the number. I said, "Okay." I played it cool. You know what I'm saying? I put on that D voice. What up, ma? How you doing? It's Wiley. Put on that cool voice, she's a little bitter. And I understand that how got her box 8 from no man a long time. I get that because, sometimes when you get toys, it make you a little bitter. It's different from a toy from actual real flesh. Artificial ain't got none on a real 12-inch flesh. You know what I'm saying? I don't care how that robot can do it. It can't replace Big Daddy. It just can't replace Big Daddy. But I was literally just calling her in peace. I was just calling her in peace. Okay? And so, of course, I'm going to get people a number. I got the hookup, baby. I know a lot of people. I got the hook up. I know a lot of people that go live. I got the hook up. They don't call me Big Daddy for nothing. I know how to get on the phone and do what to do. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do what to do. I know how to dial the number. Hey, what's her number? Give me her number right now. They're going to do it because it's Big Daddy. You gonna fall in line. You already know how it go. Paul, you was like, man, you a player. I'm a player. I don't play that. I used to be a pimp back in the day. I know how to dust all my pimp draws. Put on my pimp draws. It's red. It got pimp on the front and Big Daddy on the back. Put on that stuff, man. Smoke me some of that hookah bar. Get on that phone with that D voice. You gonna give me everybody number, and you better hold my ass for your check. I'm gonna just keep it real. So, and I called, and of course she hung up. Of course, they ain't real for all this good Big Daddy chocolate. Too much masculine energy. But let's move on. Too much masculine energy. Somebody said, I ain't gonna say no names, but y'all said it there. I'm a man my own business. I ain't gonna say no names. Oh, it's another video. It's another person I want to talk about before we get to our last topic here. Give me a second. It's like 2 more topics I want to get into. Oh, wait, we got 3 more topics. Hold up. I'm so glad. I'm a Barbie world in a Barbie world. And I'm the Wiley Show in the worldly world. Okay? I'm going to be real with you right there. Okay? I need y'all to put in the chat, Pimp Daddy in the house. Okay, let me see. Is this it right here? Oh, no. I thought I had a picture. Wait a minute. It's somebody else I do want to dive into. Hold on. I do want to dive into her. Give me a second. I do want to dive into it. Hold on. I'm going to find it. Is this it? Yeah, this it. Mm-hmm. Let me download this because I saw this and I do want to talk about this. Hold on. All right. And don't send it to Lovelyti. This will send us family. Don't send it to her because I don't want her to get perplexed. Okay. I don't want her to get perplexed. So don't send it to her. Okay. Now, this lady, whew, this is FBG Mama. So my producer sent me the video, and that's her baby daddy right there. He ran over her leg. Ah, my leg, my leg. He ran over my leg. He ran over my foot. He ran over my foot. He ran over my foot, my foot, my foot, my foot. Oh, my foot. So he ran over as the FBG duck mama. She in a whole bad relationship. Smelling like Colt 45 and Old English and Black and Miles and loud. You too old to be getting whooped on. Too old. Ran over her foot. Now you know you got arthritis. And I hope that she don't get no wheelchair like Miss Mary. I really hope that she don't get no wheelchair like Miss Mary. Oh, Mary, don't you weep. Tell her to bring her charger. Mary! Oh, Mary, don't you weep. You better bring your charger. Tell Ma to bring the charger. Okay, so he ran over her foot. She rolling in the grass. And I'm saying this stuff. Y'all, I just like, what? What is going on? I couldn't believe that. This woman is 65 years old and still getting whooped on. It come a time you just got to stop whooping me. I'm too old for that. Now I can understand you in your 20s getting bopped in your okay. But once you get 67, 69, it's time for you to go on to a tour, talk about your son being a rapper, you writing a book, you know what I'm saying, and singing, and all that type of stuff. And don't get mad at me talking about the message. It ain't funny. Listen, I'm going to laugh. Period, point blank. It is what it is. I'm going to laugh because when Celie got slapped in The Color Purple, I laughed. I can't. It hurt her. Don't talk back to me. Hoppo, shout out my horse. I'm getting to it. This going to be your mammy. She ain't my mammy. Hit her in the head. And then she, you know. So, again, it was funny to me. I get a little comedy in it. I ain't that serious how y'all is. Most of y'all laughed at it too. So sit down. Shut up. She rolled around the grass. I laughed. I chuckled. I did. I chuckled. Look at her. Because she ain't going to stop having no sympathy. She going to heal up. He going to eat that box, hit it from the back. She ain't going to leave him. So why am I being sad for? Please. She recorded that, knowing that you got you a nut. And you better not hit me, Tyrone. You better not hit me. He get in the car drunk and stinking and rolled back there and ran over your crusty foot. And I'm sad that the taxpayers going to have to pay because you know she ain't got no insurance. He ran over my foot. Rolled in the grass. You know I got you a nut. You know he hit you. Get out of the way. You know he going to roll over your foot. You ain't gonna press no charges. Oh, he ran over my foot, my pinky toe, my big toe. My back, my bone, my ankle bone. You know you ain't got no bitch. Sit down so with your foolish self. You already know that. And then you want us to have some sympathy. Then we got to sit and cry. No. He ain't going to do nothing but tear that box up. Soon you ain't wrapped around, he going to tear it up. And you going to eat it right there. Okay? He probably teared it up in the hospital smelling like black mouse and fish. So don't get mad. We gotta have sympathy. Oh, we better not laugh. Man, the internet is funny. She wrote, oh, my foot. I'm just saying, make sure y'all like the video. It was funny. It really was. Hit that like button, because we ain't going on a topic. Y'all about to hit it? Make no sense. And then as soon as y'all get to the internet, it's not funny to make fun of people. It is funny. And we laughed. Now, in all serious up, meet me at the bar. When I get through chuckling, then I'll be like, okay, we can do an old PSA about don't hit a woman, don't hit nobody, keep your hand to yourself, and just say no. Turn the other cheek. But right now, this is a season of laughter. Oh, he ran over my foot. And somebody said she sounded like she smoked a pack of cigarettes a day. I'm just saying. Why they got to stop dragging out Chicago women who get it and talk about their man? Clearly, these men are trying to take. Listen, you staying with the man, mama. So what? Why I got to ask you? You staying with him? Y'all women, y'all want us men to stand up for what? I did that before. Shaquita was getting beat on, and I stood up for Shaquita, and she started hitting me. So no, if he ran over, well, hey, you should have left her. I ain't about to have no sympathy, because that ain't the first time he did something. That was the first time that was on camera. Look how, you know, her eyes all black around. He probably hit him a couple of times, and she stayed with him. Well, y'all want us men to come and rescue y'all, and rescue y'all for what? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing but run back to him. Sit down. I ain't doing nothing. I'm gonna stay right here. I'm black with yellow teeth, and I'm gonna keep entertaining. I'm about to do all that. Get all that sympathy. Nope. I ain't about to do that. And all these y'all been on the crack. Stop giving them the punani. It's like y'all want the weird, crazy dude. Then the slow people with the glass, just like that black man, he got stood up for a date, had flowers and chocolate for the woman, was gonna feed her, and she stood him up. Y'all don't want the good guys. Y'all want the thugs. Look at that man. He can get plenty women. Y'all want them dusty, stinking. Them the type of guys that some of you women want. But then when you get embarrassed, oh, don't do that. I'm a lady. You ain't got no class about yourself, so why should I have some sympathy and class about you? You don't care because you keep giving it to him. He ain't just roll you over your foot today. That ain't the first time he hit you, and it ain't going to be the last. Come on. I no sympathy. I ain't had no sympathy for Tina Turner. Tina should have left. She wrote that man Ping because she wanted to be a superstar. I wrote the song. And all that sympathy. And she became a Buddhist. And then once she got spiritual, then she told me. So you had to got to start worshiping a big old fat black bald-headed man, big old bald-headed man for make you leave. Then chicken right, chicken collard green, neck bones, collard green, neck bone, then that's where you want to leave. Man, please. So then that's where you want to leave. You got to get you a big old black, fat black man, white man, big old black white man. Man, please. So, and then you went on and did it. Anyway, so and then we gotta have sympathy. And may she rest in peace. She up there with Buddha. He opened it up for her. You know, they eating some chicken and collard greens. You know, Buddha love to eat. That man didn't get big for nothing. He love a couple of 3-piece of chicken wing and 3 thighs. All right, you know Tina Turner can wrap up. She's from Tennessee, Nutbush, Tennessee. You know she gonna make her some good old cornbread out there in Buddha heaven. I can tell her right now. Smell like collard green. I sense it in my nostrils. Hey, woo! So, they having a whole feast up there. Anyway, so you gotta get mad at sympathy. Ran over her foot. And she posted on the internet. So we as the public is like digesting it. And do I feel bad for it? I hope she okay. Now she was, I hope she okay. Y'all give me an update. Is she okay? Because you know she gonna go live and get sympathy and post a GoFundMe. That's coming. That's coming soon. She gonna post a GoFundMe really soon for $300,000. You know, it's sad. So sad. Mm-hmm. But this ain't the first time. Now, for real, it's in Chicago on the run for setting. Okay. In Wisconsin, they got due on your news in the morning and night. I hope they can. I hope they do. She's okay. She did a live about it. She did a live about it. Is she okay? Well, good. Was she eating? Was he in the background smoking a black and mild with them black lips? was he smoking a black and mild? Denise, was he? Can you send me the video? Was he smoking a black and mild? She probably didn't even get ran over. She just did that for sympathy. Oh, my foot, my ankle, my toe. How you know which toe got hit? Anyway, you know all that roll. She did that to get a free pack of cigarettes and a sandwich. Anyway, let's move on. I'm getting me mad. All of the got us going live and all that. I didn't watch. It just happened to see someone post it. Well, send it to my email. Send it to my email on my Instagram so we can laugh at it on Station Head. I want to play it and laugh at it on Station Head. We'll play the clip on Station Head. Okay. Yeah, send it to me so we can play it on Station Head. Send it to me, baby. Yeah, send it to me. We can do a whole foot feast, foot fetish feast, roast the feet. Okay, feet and collard greens. We can roast it on the show. Feet and collard greens. Okay? Feet and collard greens. Now we got to talk about Lizzo. Now, this story, I want to read this story, right? Because I'm a little confused. I've never heard of an obese person bullying obese people because they're not obese enough. That, to me, does not make any dang on sense to me. All right? But let me read this obese crime. Anyway, according to former Lizzo, dancers accuse her of harassment and racial discrimination. The 3 former dancers for singer Lizzo has filed a harassment lawsuit against the Grammy Award winner musician, claiming they were subjected to a severely toxic work environment that included racial bias, taunt, or being lazy and starky. The singer and company Big Girl, Big Touring Dance Team captain Charlene were both named as defendants in the suit filed Tuesday in Los Angeles County Superior Court. In their complaint, the dancers Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noelle Rodriguez also accused Lizzo of disability, discrimination, assault, and false imprisonment. The stunning nature of how Lizzo and her management team treated their performers seemed to go against everything Lizzo stands for publicly, while privately she weight shamed her dancers and demeaned them in ways they are not only illegal but absolutely demoralizing, the dancer lawyer Ron said in a statement. Media representative for Lizzo did immediately respond to a request for comment Tuesday. David, Williams, and Rodriguez were all people of color joined Lizzo dance team in 2021. According to the suit, during an international tour in Amsterdam earlier this year, Lizzo allegedly pressured the dancers into engaging into nude performers in the city red light district, the suit states. In the complaint, the dancers described their former work environment as overtly S-word and hostile, claiming their allegedly abusive behavior by the singer contributed to their emotional distress. Davis and Williams were fired, and Rodriguez resigned from Lizzo's dance team. Sabano said, first and foremost, this is funny. Because I don't know because I heard that they was having people like make love to a hot dog and a donut in a sense. But anyway, I don't believe these allegations. It's to me, I just don't believe it. I need to hear Lizzo's side. This seems kind of weird. I believe that they were fired and they're just putting it out there. I don't believe she's telling them, go eat each other box like you eating some cornbread. I just don't see this happening. If it is happening, then Lizzo, reach down in your bread basket next to that bucket of chicken and Popeyes and potato salad and organic extra large fruit and pay them people a check. If it did happen, I personally don't believe it happened. What I personally believe happened, she fired these dancers. They wasn't doing their job. And now they're bringing up these allegations against Lizzo. I believe this is a hate tactic or a strategy tactic trying to strong arm Lizzo into to settling with these dancers so she can sue the insurance company and they can settle with these dancers. Me personally, I don't believe she told these women to make love to a chicken breast. Okay? I don't believe it at all. It don't make any sense. All of y'all obese, and she tell, oh, you ain't obese enough. I want you to be 300 extra more pounds. You ain't breathing heavy enough. I can't see your chin. I want you to have 3 chins instead of 2. I don't believe it until I see some more evidence to prove to me that this happened. I don't believe it at all. All right? I do not believe it. Lizzo is a talented, it's about that time. Okay. So I don't think this happened. I don't think it happened. I think they were fired and they just pressing these charges. So I don't know. I don't know. Like, lick it like you licking a lollipop. Eat it like you eating a buffet. I don't dance like a chicken wing. Like, I want you to make love to a chicken drumstick. I just don't believe it. It's so far-fetched. It's so far-fetched. Now, if they got to have some receipts to back it up, this is far-fetched. This is baseless. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense. I don't want her to be a big, she already big, but then a bully? Man, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I used to have a little Billy. She was kind of obese, heavy breathing, and she would take my lunch. And my grandmother, she would put, look, my grandmother prayed over my lunch. She would make chicken and she would make my pancakes. You remember that, Paul? You remember telling the story, right, Paul? She would make my pancakes. She would make the crispy ends, the crispy ends on my pancakes. And she would cut it up, put extra butter and syrup. And Shirley would just come and just take my breakfast. She would just snatch it and eat it in front of me and say, what you gonna do, Wiley? Nothing. Turn the other cheek. Would you like some bacon with it? And she would snatch the bacon. Like, she would do that. And then when she, I didn't want to go to the dance with her. So I'll try to like walk past her. And I would, how I walk with a little limp. I got my little book bag, walk with a little limp. She would grab the back of my book bag and whoosh, grab me back. Wiley, we going to the dance together. Why you didn't ask me to the dance? I'm a Christian and I don't know if my grandmama will allow me to go to the dance. You going with me? What I say? I guess I'm going to the dance. So she would bully me. I don't want that for Lotto. She kind of built like Lotto, but I just don't want that because it's triggering me back in my childhood. You know what I'm saying? Triggering me. Cause my bully, she would take my lunch and I would have to be forced to see her homegirls eat my lunch. I got bullied hard in school, Denise. I got bullied hard in school. So this is like a trigger. You know what I'm saying? Even to this day, every time I get some snacks, I have to look behind my back. You know what I'm saying? I had to look behind my back. You know, because it took me a long time. Sometimes I still had snacks in a compartment in different secret areas of my book bag because I remember being, bullied by Big Shirl. I remember that. So I don't want this to be true. Man, I don't want this to be true. Do we got our reader that talked to the dead? Where's that lady at that talked to the dead? Can she see what happened? Let me see if I can call her. She talked to the dead. Let me see if I can call her if she can get talk to the obese angels. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if she could just get to that. Give me a second. Give me a second because we did get her to talk about the people underwater. Hold on 1 second. Give me a second here. Hold on. Let me see if she can let me see if she can let me see if she can let me see. Man, what was her number? I think this is her number. Hold on, y'all. Let me see if I can call her. Let me see. Hope she answer. Let's see. I know it's kind of late. Hopefully she up. Let's see. I want her to answer if she up. I know she always. It's 11:50. Where she at? Okay, she probably sleep. I'm so sorry, lady. I'll wait. She called me back. But press 1 if y'all believe these allegations. Press 1. If y'all believe these allegations about Lizzo, press 1. Press 1 if y'all believe these allegations. Press 1. Press 2, you do not believe these allegations. Press 1, y'all believe these allegations. Press 2, you do not believe these allegations. Press 1, you believe these allegations. Press 2, you do not believe these allegations. Press 1, you believe these allegations. Press 2, you do not believe these allegations. Press 1, you believe these allegations. Press 2, you do not believe these allegations. Come on. Press 1, you believe these allegations. Press 2, you do not believe these allegations. I want to see where y'all come on. I need y'all to comment. Come out the bushes. Press 1, y'all believe these allegations. Press 2, you don't believe these allegations. All right. Whew. It's a split decision. It's a split decision. I'm even seeing some people saying more information. Yeah. For me to believe it, I got to get more information for me to believe. But as of right now, I'm going to say 2 if I had to pick 1 out of 2. One or two, I'll have to pick two. Okay, I'm gonna say it like that. All right, we're gonna go one more topic here, and we are done. All right, we gotta talk about our favorite celebrity, Armon Wiggins. This man keep telling folks on the show he was throwing out shots at me and other YouTubers, whatever the case may be. And first and foremost, while he was talking, if you all can listen to his station head show, he is popping pills. And we have, excuse me, we have the time stamps, I believe we do, of him actually popping a Percocet. A Percocet. His recent video is, if you go to the 12-minute mark through the 16-minute mark and 30 seconds, you hear him start popping a Percocet. Then at the 46-minute mark to the 49-minute mark, he pops another Percocet. He said in this video, he said he was popping Percocet pills, but he said he also is taking muscle spasms. Then he said, "Don't worry, I won't get hooked because they are old." And if the pills is old, why you still got them in there taking? I mean, you still taking these pills. You got a stash of pills. Then he said that he taking these Percocet. Now, let's pause right then and there. He said the Percocet was old, he taking. I want y'all to pause. That's a little introduction there. Little pause, that's a little introduction there. A little introduction there. Give me a quick little second here. Pause. Give me a second here. All right. And then this person, Musty Meech, apparently, I want to say this really quick. I hit it and quit it. I'm going to end, then go back to our mind. I just want that intro. Musty Meech, he cheated on Summer Walker with some thick women, and it was on the Ring camera. I'm telling you, baby, them Ring cameras pick up everything. Baby, them Ring cameras pick it up. Baby, you got to be careful trying to cheat with Ring cameras because it got them Ring cameras is good quality. Picked it up, and the woman that he brought to the room, went to her place, was thick, and she had garbage outside her apartment. Anyway, and he went in there thick. He probably got him a little sloppy toppy, and then he did a last time. Oh, I can't help my cousin bring in no groceries. That one your cousin bringing in no groceries. Okay. Them Ring cameras don't play, baby. Them Ring cameras will document it will tell a story about what go on in your neighborhood, baby. Them Ring cameras will tell you what go on in your neighborhood, in your zip code. It will tell you what go on in your building. It will tell you who coming up to your door. It will tell you how many people come in front of your door. It will pick it up. It will pick it up. It will pick it up. Okay? So I just want to make a point about that. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. They said, but he musty. Women will lick that must in a second. They do not care. I don't think that man is musty. I think he probably was musty once. I don't think he musty every day. But ever since that woman said he was musty, everybody think the man is musty. All right. And Summer Walker ain't that clean. She smell like hot potato chips and fish and doo-doo. So she don't like to wear deodorant. So let's just keep it all the way real about that. All right. So let's just keep it all the way real about that. With that must. Okay. But them Ring cameras are a great investment. It really is, because it shows in front of your door. You got Uber and Lyft. If you don't want to open it, you can talk to them through your system. Have them to drop that food right there. You know it. You know what I'm saying? It is good to have good type of security and everything like you can carry right through your phone and stuff like that. But women don't care. You look like must and everything, man. They'll lick that and everything else and take that peen. He probably got some good peen. To be honest, put him in the hot shower, he will wear you out and probably know how to eat some good old poom poom. Anyway, let's go back to Armon. Okay. We'll eat it up. All right. So Armon was talking about, I took a Percocet. And the reason why I took a Percocet is I took a Percocet and took me a Percocet and I took me a muscle, and then he was drinking and he took some more pain pills. Then he talking about YouTubers that cover him. Brother, your priority, stupid, is your back. Okay? You have an addiction. While you were, and stop telling people it's just a little much. It's hurting your body. It's hurting you. And it's hurting your back. You need to see specialists and the chiropractor. You need to see back specialists and stop trying to be cheap. You worried about what everybody's saying out of their shows, out of their mouths, you mad and pressed. You need to worry about your health. We gonna talk about you. You a celebrity. And then let me tell you how stupid you are, you stupid man. I talk about Tasha K because she got 1 million. Okay, ding dong, twisted pretzel back, bruh. We talk about you because you got 200,000 followers. Make it make sense. We talk about you because to us, you is our Tasha K, a person with more followers. And why we gonna stop talking about you when you giving us engagement? Talking about I'm addicted to pill. I ain't addicted to no pill. You are addicted to the Percocet and that booger sugar. And that's why your boyfriend going on trips and leaving you traveling and everything. Like he gonna leave you. He's screwing somebody else. Cause you sick, you can't get it up. You know he gotta get that booty ate. So he going out in New York, he gonna get blown. That booty ain't gonna be brown, it's gonna be red. So you get mad at us that your boyfriend, you can't even go and travel with your boyfriend because you under construction, your back is twisted. And you worried about us YouTubers, and we supposed to be beneath you. We ain't on your level. We ain't gonna never happen. But yet you discussing us in your rented Airbnb with police sirens going off. You in the hood somewhere in Compton. CD Compton, you out there in crime. I'm hearing people bank robberies and get on the ground. Danger, danger, danger. Please do not get out of your doors. Pookie, please exit the building. Exit the building right now with your hands up. Turn around. Do not look at us. Take 5 steps back, 3 steps to the left, 3 steps to the right, and dog. That's your neighborhood. That's your neighborhood. And you try to get us together because you trying to save our money. Money, please. You better go on back to your mama garage and stop playing with me. Of course, we're going to talk about you. You as a black man with followers, we're going to talk about, and you're responding to us talking about you. So you can't get mad because we discussing you. You shared your problems that you on the sick and shut in list. You shared that. And then you try to control people because you don't like that they talking about you and they didn't talk about your interview. That to them, we talked about your interview. It's old news now. Now we talking about that twisted back. We talking about that now. That's old news. We ain't talking about Sukiyama. We forgot about the interview. This internet moved fast. We talking about that twisted back, and you talking about you need a videographer. What we got a videographer and you in a rented Airbnb and seeing you storing up cocaine and then in your bed playing with your dogs. We don't want to see that. You ain't gonna show your boyfriend. You ain't gonna show that boyfriend. So it ain't gonna be sincere. And then you up there talking about, yeah, they talking about me at the Zeus Network. Man, they ain't pull up on me. it would expose, because I'm with you, would expose at the Zeus that they had the same assets as you, and that made you mad. And then you told your followers, don't post these YouTuber name in my comments where they're at the same events as you. Honey, you ain't that exclusive. If they let dudes from homeless ain't got no haircut with bad breath into the place, into the party, that ain't exclusive. Hell, I could have went there with these dirty pants on. With a little stain on. They let somebody off the street, no haircut, bad breath, felonies and everything else. They let that person up in the place. They let anybody. I thought this was exclusive for celebrities. They picked this person off the street. So that ain't that exclusive. Everybody could have went to that. I could have went if I was there, but I ain't that press. I ain't going to that. Stand that party. The Zeus or the network. I love Zeus the network if I go be booked to host, to the CEO of people. But I'm saying I ain't that pressed to go. But you made it seem like you such this class celebrity that can't nobody get in. Baby, them doors is open. They in there. They was at that party. Hair was nappy, stinking up that place. Acting ghetto, high, drunk. One of them was sweaty, looking for food. That person got so drunk off that free liquor, he screaming, taking off his shirt, showing his chest meat. Where he at? Is that Armon Wiggins? Heavy breathing, ain't gonna do nothing, stinking up the people. The people say, sir, go on. If that Armon was drinking under the influence, knowing you got 5 DUIs, you're supposed to be out there drinking and driving. Is that Armon Wiggins? You know Armon Wiggins is gone. He ain't about that life. He came there, took a couple of 3-4 pictures, and left. He your big old wide tail outside acting ignorant for Instagram with 3 people watching. 3 people watching. 3 folks. Acting ignorant. Where he at? Is that him in that car? Stinging up that phone. So I'm looking at that. And I'm minding my own business. And I'm mind talking. Yeah, Tasha, you can post a membership link. Yeah, post it in the chat. And I'm like, why are you upset and pressed? Shouldn't you be worried about your back? And you talking about, I got a little muscle spasm. Okay, if it's that mild, then why are you taking all them Percocets? You pill popping demon, you. If it's a minor thing, why are you taking all them Percocets? Come on, hit the like button. That don't make sense. And then you lying to your audience because you don't want to seem like no drug addict. This is old pills. Then your boyfriend, knowing that ain't nothing wrong with that back, that's just you high and need to go to rehab, he want to get away from you. My boyfriend don't want to do nothing with me because he got to go to his trip in New York. When you go to your trips, you don't care nothing about that boyfriend. You leave him at home to play with the dogs. Make sure he feed the dogs. And then you disrespectful saying you want to sleep with Lil Meech. But I thought your back was twisted up. Oh, I want to sleep with Lil Meech and eat his butt. Have you done enough back there in your back door? That's why your back is twisted up. You shouldn't be worried about going on nobody's back, laying on your back. It's already twisted. That's a sign for you to retire and be celibate. Ain't no time you do all that backdoor activity and your back is twisted and pitching pain, aching. You can't even stand up straight. Talking about you gonna fall out, you get dizzy. You laid up in your bed in an Airbnb written bed, all that filthy people been in that bed, 55 guests, nasty 50 guests been on that bed with high crime somewhere in the deep part of South Central LA. And worried about what Wiley said. Well, why you watching? I'm still gonna talk about you. We're going to talk about you. You know we're going to talk about you. So you keep talking. You go on your station. You don't go on your station just talk about celebrities. You throw out and talk about YouTubers. You throw out and talk about Tasha. You throw out and talk about Jason. You throw out and say, y'all gonna be mad at my new era. Y'all are pressed. We're not pressed. We still talking about you. You think that we are pressed. Honey, you're not special. You are controversial. Just embrace it. I get talked about. You get talked about. You ain't exempt. I got YouTubers put my name in titles and talk about me all day, every day. Only difference between me and you, we don't give them the energy. YouTubers, they go live all day, every day, throwing out shots at Wiley. But the main two people I talk about got more followers, you and sometimes we'll talk about Storm when I ain't got nothing to talk about because he's boring as dry cornbread. But you're just so entertaining. And you ain't the only person that we talked about. Stop telling that lie that we only talk about you, because that's a lie. We talk about 10, 12 other topics, and then we get to you. You're controversial. All right? We get you a sprinkle of celebrity, and then we give you YouTube. That's what we've been doing, honey. So you can have several seats. If you mad at what we talk about, stop getting into drama. You cannot tell smaller creators not to take a page from your book when you trash Tasha K. If you want to be the change, then be the change. You stop dragging Tasha. But what you do, you paint this narrative under them Percocets, heavy drug usage, and you say, well, I do it because she's popular. Slurring over your words, need to go to rehab. I do it because she got 2 million followers. But why we can't do them when you got more followers than us? You want people to kiss your butt. Just say that, bruh. Say, I want y'all to kiss my butt and bow down to me. But don't get mad because we are critical. You're trying to control an opinion about yourself, and you can't do it. Tasha couldn't do it. And she was giving out cameras. You haven't gave out nothing but drunken rants and burning up people's books and taking pictures of your doo-doo draws, pink panty draws. But you getting mad because we talking about you. You're going to be talked about, bruh. I'm going to be talked about. People drag me all over the internet. They dog me like a dog. Only difference is we can take it. Cuss me out. Go read my TikTok. Look at them nasty comments. Is I'm talking about any of them? No, we talk about superstars like my favorite celebrity, Armon. Armon like honey. I's like a bee. I just want to go where he go. I just want to go with Armon. I want to be a star. So I'm talking about the stars. I thought you wanted to be a superstar. This is what comes with the territory. Look at Lizzo. She was popular, the big thing smoking. Now she's a whole R word and telling people to make love to some barbecue wings with extra barbecue sauce and eat people yoni with extra barbecue and mild sauce. She was so popular, woman empowerment, strong black woman. Now she says she a whole obese R. Kelly. She was, picture this, Armon, Lizzo, a couple of weeks just as popular. Now they said, I believe I can eat a chicken wing. I believe I can make love to a chicken breast. I think about French fries every day. I want to cuddle with some peach cobbler. I want to make love to some ice cream. I want you to spring some nuts in it. I want you to twerk on a yoni. Yes. I want you to twerk on her yoni. I want you to eat like some apple pie. See, I am Lizzo. I got the power to hire and fire your ass. I want you to take off your clothes. I want you to do nasty things to me. I want you to sing to my nipple. I want you to make love to my thighs. I want me 3 chicken breasts. I want me 2 biscuits with some strawberry jelly and some extra rice and beans. I want me some Sprite and a Coca-Cola. Bring me a jar and pickle. You better come on. She was the most popular thing around. Now they want to lock that lady up. So I'm just saying, at the end of the day, you can't control public. The public will be with you today, and later on today, they will be dragging your black behind. This is the society that we live in. I'm just saying, this is the society we live in. This society we live in. So my point is, you can't control what the media, what the public say about you. If anybody could control it, it would have been Lizzo. She got more money than you. She got more meat in her bones. She got multiple houses. She got a staff. Her song string better than you. One of her songs, you don't come nowhere near it. Went 300 million to one. So if anybody control the public opinion, it should be Lizzo. You ain't got that type of power, sir. You living up on somebody Airbnb, some white man, and living up on that and with a twisted back pressure of your back. Need to go to the hospital, and you trying to self-medicate yourself. And you ain't gonna be right out there. You're gonna be just like Halle Berry out there selling your dolls for some Percocets. Jam, ain't my jam, and ain't my jam, that's my jam. You on your way. Lose it, Armon. That's on the way. You on your way. The Percocet. You this close of getting your social worker out there reading that book, because she got to teach you how to read, because you have Percocet, and feed the dog so he can be strong. And when he grow up, he will love it. And let him eat his vegetables, and he will go so. It'll be a Percocet. It'll be a Percocet. I had to teach you how to walk. All right, Armon, push one foot. Just gonna happen. I don't know where to sit out. You ain't in no authorities getting high, trying to come for Wiley. You ain't even sober. Sober up. Go live. You too sleep. You're sleeping right now from Percocets. You sleep. You got to get the highlights in the morning from trolls, because you know they ain't gonna comment on you in the main page. Make no sense. All that getting mad at us because we talking about you. You're going to be talked about. My mother said something to me years ago. She was on the city bus. She didn't have a car then. This before she closed on her first home. And she got off that city bus and she called me and she said, Marquise, in this business that you're in, you're going to have to learn how to get out of people. Because if you can't handle the allegations that people put on you, the lies, you might as well quit. Because they're going to put some allegations. They're going to call you everything under the sun. But if you let this bother you, you might as well quit. Because it ain't going to get no better. I can read the most nastiest allegations about folks, about celebrities all day long. All day long. Beyonce got allegations. Usher got allegations. Diddy got allegations. 50 Cent. They say all type of conspiracies. You are not exempt if you are on YouTube. You are in a public space developing and coming to a celebrity status, which we are celebrities. We might be a smaller celebrity compared to 50 Cent, but we are celebrity. People celebrate us. We are public figures. So you can't get mad at us when we talk about you, because baby, you talk about people. So you can't get mad. The only difference is you can't handle it because your teeth is white. It ain't yours. Your forehead is wrinkled. You wear all this expensive jewelry and knockoff fashion over clothes that you got an affiliate link deal. And you get mad because we talk about you. We gonna talk about you. This is what we do. We talk about people. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I get talked about. I mean, I can't tell you how many YouTubers have dogged me. The allegations that they said about me. It could have destroyed me. But I said, baby, that ain't true. I'm going to keep moving. And I keep moving. You had your friend lying on me, Armon. Remember that, sir? Remember how you had him lying about me? Now you got to twist it back and hook up on some pills. But it was fun and games when you was having your friend say all them vicious lies about me. Now you getting talked about with truth and you can't handle it. You actually addicted to pills. Admitted that you took Percocets. You admitted that you done booger sugar up your nose. You admitted that you have an alcohol problem. And you admitted that your back is twisted. So this is truth. You getting mad that we talking about what you say out of your mouth. Those are talking about be nice. Man, skip that. We are very nice. We just repeating what that brother is saying. He mad that we putting it in comedy. He ain't nice. He said that I got bad karma, that I'm a psycho, that I'm this, that I'm that. It's so many allegations he said about me. But now that you going through all this in your health, you mad because you want people to be silent. Nope, that don't how life work. You're going to be talked about just like everybody else going to talk about you. Can't get mad at that. You can't get upset about that. And if your boyfriend love you, he'll be in there rubbing that back and put a hot patch on there instead of you lusting after somebody that's musty Meech. Instead of you lusting after that man. All right? So you better go on and get you some AARP or some good insurance, some HMO, PPO, and CMO. Better get you Obama and Biden care. Or you need some Mitch McConnell care. Mitch McConnell care. You talked about my leg being all twisted, and now your back is twisted. You did that talking. Talking about you want to lick Meech, mustard, sour butt. You ain't that sick if you still lusting and popping Percocets on live. Asking the people for 35 cents and you just try to have a stash and they using that 35 to get Percocet pills. Y'all funding a drug addict. And a whole drug addict over there, you send your 35-cent money to put your check, it going to a stack of pills. You got three for 50. I need 3 for 50 right now. I gotta have it. I gotta have 3 for. I got 3 for 60. You gotta have it. And upset, mad, and pressed. Can't get mad at yourself, brother. And you got to learn how to take criticism now. In all seriousness of it, we want you well. We want you well. But you're going to have to get some good doctors. And then he tried to blame his chiropractor. It's his fault. He did something to my back. Now, here you are doing all backflip, twerking, and bouncing on it. Here you are blaming the doctor. He did something to that back. He punctured my spine. Now he blaming the spinal cord doctor. All right, Tasha. Now he blaming the spinal cord, the chiropractor. I heard it all, but we going to bring this to a close. I told y'all we're going to be here for 2 hours, 49 minutes, y'all. Thank y'all so very much. Thank you, Tasha, for coming through, girl. Crystal, Nate 702. Crystal, Tasha, okay, I said it already. True Heart, who else a member in here? Make sure y'all get y'all membership. T-Bell, Denise, Aldris, hope I said it right. T-Bell, I said it. True Heart, T-Bell, La Maria, Crystal in the building. Crystal in the building. Latavia J. All right, who else in here? Let me know when y'all come here and say, hey. Aaliyah TV, hey. Okay, I don't know any other members I don't see in here. Yeah, I think it was some more here earlier. No more, no name to bless. Hey. All right. Love y'all so much. This has been a great episode. This has been so good. We will see y'all, baby. I'm about to give me some rest. Now, we'll be back tomorrow night. Okay. Back with some more videos. I do want to thank my team. We got through all the subjects. No worries. If y'all missed a segment, don't worry. We put timestamps. So give me a second to get the timestamps together. And then tomorrow, we will release each segment as individual videos. So if you're a person that say, hey, I just want Armon, I just want Lizzo, I just want Cardi, I just want Nicki, I just want Lovelyti, it will be all separate. I just want Big Meech, it will be all in separate videos. So if you wanted me to hear the story about O'Shea, all of it's all gonna be in special separate videos. All right. I didn't want to make it too late, so I do want to apologize for being on here for 3 hours. Do y'all like the 3-hour videos? Because we can make it 60 seconds from now on. But let me know if y'all like the video. If y'all like the 60-second videos. Yeah, I mean the 3-hour video. That's exact. Y'all like the 3-hour videos. All right. You say you like the 5-hour videos better. Yeah. I'm not staying up late anymore. You're not staying up late anymore. Okay, Aaliyah TV. I'll see you tomorrow. Very late. All right. Thank y'all so very much. This was a good video. Lala1908 said long videos. All right. All right. Thank y'all so very much for that. For the long videos. And let me tell y'all, when I get done, I watch movies, like, because you got to get this video time to come, and I do that, and I go to sleep. They say I like the long lives at night, keeps me entertained while doing some work. Thank you for that. Because the reason why we do it at night, because so much activity happens. So I want to make sure do it in one video, and then it'll be a longer video, and then we can chop it up. You know, yeah. It's a lot of work, but we do what we got to do, man. Okay. You got to do what you got to do. All right. Give me a second. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Long videos. Like, thank you. This have been such a good video. All right. Press one if you like the long videos. Press one if you like the long videos. Hey, you live on the Wiley Show.
Hey, Wiley.
Hey.
It's Kiki from Boston.
Hi, Kiki.
Hey, Papa. What's up, Alpha?
I am doing good. We have put on a good old show today.
Yes, the show was amazing, as always.
Thank you.
But I just want to keep it cute, keep it quick.
Go ahead. Take your time.
Mr. Armon, A Fall from Grace. I just feel like, the drugs, the alcohol, the fake phony back and forth. One day he's with Nicki, one day he's with Cardi. One day he loves everybody pandering to him. The next day it's everybody's, dogging him out, wants to be like him. I think he's delusional. And he's in psychosis from all those drugs. Popping perk after perk after perk after perk. And he could be sipping lean the way he looks. He just looks terrible these days. And what happened to his studio in downtown LA? Armon just looks crazy. And in a minute, he's going to be another Tasha K. A Fall from Grace. Okay? If anything, he needs to be taking notes from you, Wiley. Doesn't matter about followers. The people love personality. The people love good vibes, good energy. That's why the girls go for Cardi over Nicki. Relatability. You're relatable. Armon just wants to be wherever he's accepted. He goes where the wind blows. It blows left, he's twirling left. The wind blows right, he's going right. He's at Cardi's party. He wants to be on Nicki's Queen Radio. I mean, he's all over the place. Where he needs to be is at the doctor, the spinal doctor, and then the rehab center. Seriously. Because he looks crazy.
Yeah.
And he's always got them freaking glasses on.
I personally think that, you know, the drugs is serious because I looked at him
Yes.
all day and he said I'm doing Percocets, of course, alcohol,
Mm.
and now you have back problems. You know, you moved out of your apartment, now you live in an Airbnb. Your boyfriend is now traveling. He so-called got a job at a top recording studio, a recording company. He have all this stuff that is going on with him, and he worried about people talking about him. But you in a whole lot of mess. You gonna be talked about because you controversial. You get in the man. You talk about women. You talk about men. You talk about people all the time. You talk about Tasha all the time. So you're gonna get that energy back. Any card reader will know this.
Mm-hmm.
Any card reader will know you get energy back. Return what you give to the universe. You give it, it's going to come back to you. And that's something that he's going to have to learn. And if he want to go to that next level, like a Jason Lee or Charlemagne, he got to learn how to take criticism because Charlemagne get dogged out a lot. They called him an R word, multiple R word allegations.
Mm-hmm.
DJ Envy been called a real estate scammer. So but they can't
Mm.
always go out on a show about, you understand what I'm saying? They got to move
Right.
strategically. I don't think
Right.
he understand that part. Like he want
Well,
to be this successful person, but soon if you put fire up there, he ready to get down with the get down. But then he want to be respected as a new black media.
well, Armon is just not polished. You know what I mean? He wants to be the Charlemagne. He wants to be Jason. Well, I don't know if he wants to be Jason Lee. You know, after he went on that rant, he did kiss up to him so he can. You know, some people come around you to sponge up all of what you have, soak in all your information, try to steal all your contacts. Cardi B, you know, and try to emulate the person that you're trying to shadow. And he probably, you know, Jason Lee being the person that he is, who is very, you know, he's just narcissistic, I should say. He probably tried to outshine Jason Lee to where Jason Lee had to, you know, sun him and bring him back to reality, you know, and Armand wasn't feeling it. And now Armand's on the outs. And Jason Lee's still on his pedestal. He got T.S. Madison on his show. I remember watching Armon, and T.S. Madison was, you know, the gift straight from God. But why isn't T.S. Madison doing his show? Giving him an exclusive interview about his arch nemesis, Tasha K. Why she skip over him and go straight to Jason Lee? Because everybody can see Armand's falling from grace. At least Jason Lee keeps it together and keeps it cute. Armand got a pill, a line, a couple shots. All in 10 minutes, he done did all of that. Then he gets online and goes live, and he's all over the place. So, yeah, he's washed up. No. He's washed completely. Wash, rinse, and repeat. Just get him out of here. Poor thing. And, you know, some people, honestly, they say they have back problems so they can get a perk from the doctor.
Uh-oh.
So he might not even be wrong with him. You know, he's just making it seem like that to legitimize his pill problem. And on that note, my alpha, I'm out.
Thank you so very much. All
I'll talk to you
right.
soon, baby.
Bye. All right. Hey. Love y'all so very much. We've been on here for 3 hours. She said she read him. Okay. Love y'all. All right. This was fun. This was a good show. Okay. Thank y'all. And listen, we did really good. We're gonna be on time. We're gonna try to be on time, but again, we have a lot of topics, you guys. We have a lot of topics. As long as y'all get the video, we good to go because we have a lot of topics. I mean, so many topics that we give on this show and talk about on the show. I want to make sure we got to make sure the pictures are up there. So I don't care about being a little late. I don't care. As long as we get the video going, because we post everything in clips. But thank y'all so very much for tuning in. Our Facebook page, we are monetized. Yes, we're monetized on Facebook. We're monetized on our website. We are monetized on that. We're working with a different team of people. So we have another meeting next week where a new writer on there, but we are monetized. So I do think that the site is gaining whatever is monetized. So I thank God for that. And also my YouTube is monetized and Facebook. So we got 3 monetized platforms right now. So we will be posting more on those 3 platforms. So make sure you all go to our Instagram at Wiley Show. Go to our TikTok. Our TikTok, we have 5. Everybody have to have a TikTok. And if you don't follow nobody, make sure you follow us. We are trying to get to 1,000 followers on our TikTok so we can go live on TikTok. We're trying to get to 1,000 followers. We have 573 followers. So let's get to 600, y'all. Follow our TikTok at WILEYSHOW. Okay. You follow our TikTok. I will post it in the chat. If you want to follow our TikTok, give me a second here where I will post it in here for you all to get. Let me see. Because we definitely have our TikTok, okay? I'm going to post it in there, and you can follow us. We do post in there, so it's some good stuff up on there as well. And I do have it on there. So there you go. You go to it. Follow us right now on TikTok. Just click on that link. We got 575 followers on there. I believe that's the number. And like we did really good. One of our videos got 32,000. Our recent video, our Lizzo video, it had 10 views on there. Now it's at 473 views. So thank you all for that, for coming through and showing love. Thank you all for y'all support. Make sure y'all go and leave a comment. It help us in algorithm over there. Please do it. Man, I need y'all to follow me on TikTok. We post on there and we show love on there as well. So make sure y'all hit that button on TikTok right now. Okay. Thank you all so very much. I got another TikTok I'm gonna do. Then I'm gonna go to bed. Thank y'all so very much. And I will see y'all in the next video. Make sure Vegas is October 6th to the 9th. That is coming up, you guys. This is it. If you want to see me in person, October 6th to the 9th, 2023. This is Las Vegas meet and greet, October 6th to the 9th. You can email me at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com. Email me at wileyshowproductions@gmail.com if you are attending. So your RSVP, let you know the hotel. It's going to be great. That's October 6th to the 9th, 2023. All right. I want to see y'all there in the building. We will be sending out some stuff this week. So be checking your email. I don't know if we're gonna do the party bus. We will see. But if we don't do the party bus, that's fine because I don't think we're doing a concert because I couldn't find a concert in October in that first weekend. All right. So we probably won't do a concert. So we clubbing,
gambling, clubbing, gambling, and going to eat. All right. So we probably won't do a concert this year. Probably next year we'll do a concert in Vegas. Okay. Because I kind of like the Vegas thing. Yes, thank you. We've been on here for 3 hours, and I will see y'all in the next video. This was so fun. In the words of missionary Milagro Grams, little black boy, you beautiful. Little black girl, you are enough. When times get hard, always remember to put God first. I want you all to pray for our brother Armon, put him on the sick and shut-in list. Make sure y'all pray that God heal him in his body. His back is twisted up like a pretzel. So make sure y'all add him to your prayers, add him to your fast. That God heal him in his body. Thank you all for your amazing support. We will see y'all in the next video. Thank you so very much. We'll be back live tomorrow, same time, about 7, 8 o'clock. Time is subject to be changed because we got to make sure all the topics and everything is in order. So make sure y'all come through tomorrow. It's going to be an awesome show. Click that notification bell. Everybody, y'all should get it. We've been going live. You need to be following me on Instagram. Follow me on Threads because we do post on there. And I'm assuming, because I think La Maria is in here, Threads, definitely you get your notifications on Threads. So let me post the Threads on here because I think people get their notifications on Threads. All right. And because we do post on the Threads. So make sure y'all go over there and you follow us on Threads right now. And I'm going to post it on the community wall. And we post every day on Threads. Don't we do in Love Maria? 99.9 we post on there. Okay, we do be flirting on there. So if you ain't used to me flirting, and we don't follow everybody on Threads, but I do. If you follow me, if you post in the timeline, I do respond back because I try not to follow too many people because I don't want it to be like so much stuff, so many people that I'm following on there. I try to keep it as good as possible because if I keep following everybody, then it messes up with my timeline. So the people that I do follow, I follow Jordan, All About the Tea, The Neighborhood Talk, Young and Turk, Jermaine, Arnest Owens, Michelle Williams. So I try to keep it clean on my timeline. And when I do open it up, I open it up. But right now I'm trying to keep it clean because that's what I did on Twitter. I just followed everybody and my timeline just got mixed up. So, but if you post over there, but I do post over there. Sometimes I really be just getting it in, just talking and just pouring my heart out over there. And so we want to thank Lil Maria for coming through, for telling us to go live. So we are here and Tuesday and Wednesday, which tomorrow, hump day, we're going to put on a good old show. All right. I can't go to bed yet. Y'all, good night. And I'm not going live on stage yet because it's a distraction. I got to edit these videos. Get ready for tomorrow. I want to thank the producers that came through. Y'all know who y'all are. Some of y'all sent me the Nicki Minaj stuff. La Maria sent stuff. So many producers that sent stuff. Like Brother K sent stuff. Like it was a lot of brother that sent us some stuff today. And I say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now I got to get to work chopping this stuff up. Chopping this stuff up. Chopping this stuff up, and we already got a subject that we're going to talk about tomorrow. We already got some subjects for tomorrow. This is a good week. And can y'all let me know when is that show coming out tomorrow? Yeah. When is the Aaliyah TV? You know, you gotta remind me. I told y'all, see, just put your name in there, Aaliyah TV, and also shout out to Almond Brown and thank you.
Thank you. I see so many other people. My other Virginia girl, Baltimore girl. So many people have been sending me stuff. Thank y'all all for sending me stuff every day. Give me a second. Okay, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Oh, we got that topic we're going to talk about tomorrow. Okay, and we'll talk about that tomorrow. Okay, so we good. I think to keep me doing 3-hour lives, I have to talk about how many topics did we talk about today? Because I think we talk about FBG. And of course, thank you to D1 for her help as well. FBG, did I say his name right? Okay. So we talked about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We talked about 9 topics. Yeah, we talked about 9 topics today. Yes. This was fun. Now, did y'all like the video? When y'all come on in here, like y'all like it. Thank y'all so very much. We'll be back. Make sure y'all like and share and subscribe. We'll be back tomorrow. Well, it's 10 minutes before. It's still Tuesday over here, but I'll see y'all tonight. And just, I'll see y'all on Wednesday. Thank y'all on this beautiful first. Pay your rent, pay your bills, and we out. We will see y'all in the next episode. Peace. I'm in love with that. Go.